That's just the way it should be. I think everything looks good. Let's see. Oh, there we go. All right. Do I look purty? Hopefully I do. Okay, we are a few minutes early. We should have everybody in. We are ready to play some D&D. We may have a couple people watching, but I'm sure people will start to stream in now that we know that we're live. You know, on our Thursday night D&D Dragon Heist, Waterdeep Dragon Heist, with our 5 companions, with a new player tonight. So we will break him in and beat the snot out of him for a while, you know, and make him feel welcomed, you know. But I want to welcome, yeah. And if there's anybody watching yet, we're started a few minutes early, but we get back on a record. See, look at that! Oh, it's Eric. Oh, he's already coming out with advantage, disadvantage cheer. So you have to pick somebody though, Eric, for the new. Oh, Osric's going to get advantage. Okay, all righty.
Pick the new guy.
The new guy got picked. He did. All right. So Osric, you now have a free advantage, or you can choose disadvantage if you want on your roll.
Yeah. Sure,
if you want to spice it up a little bit, if it gets too easy.
That's right. So
choose for you to have disadvantage.
You know what? Hey, it's a giving show, so we want to make sure. And let's see, you're a little light on the volume. Yeah, everybody. Still is good. All right. Osric is bringing his volume just a little bit more. Okay. Finally, all right, Tara. Well, you know, we appreciate it. So yes, we are ready to play. It's been a couple weeks due to just all lovely, fun stuff the last couple weeks. Family, work, who knows. And with some of our 1 or 2 of our players, we've got a storm. Some little storm is brewing on the East Coast, and you know, it's apparently causing havoc. But we do hope everybody does stay safe. We haven't had anybody that we know affected by it, but we know that people have. But we want to get started. So let's, as always, we're going to do our character introductions, and we will try to get a recap of what happened a couple of weeks ago. And then the players have got decisions to make, choices, to things to do. They just got a lot in front of them right now as they're waiting on something. So we will start right down the order of those as they're logged into Fantasy Grounds. Abdul, you're up first. Say hello to everybody, please.
Hello, my name's Alex. I play Abdel. Nothing's changed. He doesn't like change. He's a Goliath barbarian. He just smashes things, doesn't do anything else. He also likes to knock things over in small buildings.
Yeah.
That's about it.
All right. Ginmare.
Well, was it me next? All right.
Yeah, I'm letting Oscar's going to go last, even though I did say in order, but we're going to let him go last. He's new to the channel, so we'll let him hear what's going on.
My name's Caleb. I play Ginmare, the High Elven Cleric. Very pious individual. Very cautious, though.
Okay. Grayax.
My name's Sam. I play Grayax. He's a Dragonborn Paladin. Likes to read a lot of books. Likes to boast that he reads a lot of books, and he reads a lot of books.
But can he read? Really read? We don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Lionel.
Hello, my name's Loco. I play a 7-foot-tall Tabaxi ranger named Lionel Straight Arrow.
I'd forgotten that he was that tall. Really?
I was going to say, you're 7 foot?
7
Are you?
foot?
Wow.
He says it. Yeah, he does.
Wow.
He's one of the 7-foot tall.
I didn't know. Wow.
I
Well,
didn't
maybe
catch
the sewers
that.
would have been a little different had
Yeah, he let that one slide, didn't he? Oh, that's the DM's
This
fault
one
there.
was on all fours. On all fours.
All right.
The bow with my feet.
So yeah, there we were giving Abdul a hard time, though, and you know, Lionel was right there with him. But yeah, Lionel was in cat form. All right, and we want to welcome to the channel our new player, Osric. Introduce yourself, and you want to let anybody know about you, what you do, who you are. Just say hello to everybody.
Hello, my name is Ben, and I'll be playing Osric Thornbottom, standing tall at the whopping 3 foot 1 inch, 41 pounds. I'm a halfling rogue. That's all you
Okay.
need to know about me.
Yep. So so Osric, if he may deviate a little bit from previous play, and that's quite all right. Maybe he bumped his head during the last one of the encounters, and he's maybe coming, he's a little bit different to everybody now. But welcome to the channel. We appreciate you taking over the character as is, and we're looking for have a lot of fun. So. A couple weeks ago, we've had some adventuring going on. The group was hired by Praetor to investigate the theft and disappearance of a lot of dragons that are a coin of Waterdeep, along with Praetors, which are coins also. And he is looking for his part of the hoard of treasure to be retrieved. The group has followed a few clues, rescued a couple of individuals down in a warehouse down in the dock area of Waterdeep, and then down in the sewers, encountering a couple of dastardly individuals and creatures, one of which was a rat man creature that basically took them out, took a couple of them out, and taught them.
He didn't take me and Genmare out.
Yeah, we just heard it.
The rat took the cat out. So
yep.
And then actually ended up rescuing an individual named Floon who had some information for Praetor. And they come back out. Floon tells them he will meet back with him and Volo, who had actually sent them on the original course of action at the Yawning Portal. And once that information was, Floon was able to get off and run off to visit with Praetor, came back, and the group has been given a deed to an old rundown tavern called Troll Skull Manor in the North Ward, and they are using it kind of as a base of operations for the moment, to kind of blend in and continue looking and listening and waiting, honestly, for clues, something to turn up, kind of indoctrinate themselves into basically the populace and find clues. Who knows what is going to happen, but they, knowing that this is the task beforehand, they've started investing some of their own money, which is basically running dry now because this place was a dump. And it needed a lot of work. And so they've started meeting with some of the other guilds in town to form relationships and figure out what's the best way to spend their money to get it back up in operational order. And so they've done some of that. I think the outside was the first task that was taken hold to solidify some of the foundation and the outer wood structure. And getting that cleaned up, and as they're working, then they begin to move inside to start cleaning out the floors. The first floor being the tavern area, and then the upper floors where they reside and live, and then there's actually a bottom basement area where they found out that an old hag had sacrificed some children back in the day. And was just staying on the floor that they've tried to worry about, but there's, it's a storage area down there. And what else? They have had a few representatives of the different guilds drop by already, as word spread fairly quickly that something was happening at this old place. They have come by to stake their business claim into the venture, hoping that, the relationships can be form to utilize different services from the different guilds. But that is where it's kind of standing. They were doing some traipsing back and forth through town as they were making these introductions and finding out what the cost and the procedures to get this work done on the manor. And some of the notice boards caught their attention, and basically the notice boards are kind of like want ads, public want ad areas where people post needed help for things that are going on within town or out of town, different types of things. And they have looked at a few, and they've decided that they were possibly going to undertake a couple of the options that they saw on the boards. I was trying to pull them up real quick so we could show those to everybody. And they've changed the pictures, which kind of upset me. But I think that
Look under notice board, Waterdeep notice board.
Yeah, I've got the module chain. I'm trying to get the pictures up that had actually the ones. Yeah, and one of them was, I think, 5. No, 4. 3. We'll find it here in a second. 2. 2 was one. Yep, there's 2. So this one was one of them.
1 and 2 is what we got.
Yep. All right. So there's one of the notice boards, and did one have stuff on? Let's see. You. Oh yeah. So the that's right, because there it is. I was looking for the one that had the funny note on it that y'all weren't sure what the hell it was saying because it was just a bunch of letters. Yeah, they've looked at a couple, and they thought that maybe between bloody murder, threats against the Jewelers Guild, and/or the Ghost Ship Returns, that might be possibilities that they would look at. But we will pick up the adventure as they are basically have spent a few nights already in Troll Skull Manor. They've actually hired a few. They've got some help already taking place. They've got a couple of urchin halfling young ones that have come in. We're looking for some work and had taken a liking to Abdul for some reason. And they're running around.
What a weird situation.
How are your children doing?
They're little shits, I'll tell you what.
Like father, like son.
Something like that.
I guess.
Yep. Yeah, by the name of Bryn and Danica. Actually, Kelso and Danica are the two of these individuals. They were, little unclean, dirty, street dirt on them. Fought a lot with each other. He has sent them down into the basement to try to scrub the floor the best they could, and I think they ended up fighting with each other down there, and then moved them upstairs to allow them to start cleaning some of the upper areas and patching things up there. And that is gone as could be expected, maybe.
Maybe the ghosts will play tricks on them.
Anything.
So, well, they're kind of doing the work, but y'all, you're waking up. Right. We're gonna say that if you spend a few days and y'all have found yourselves down on the main first floor, eating some rations still because the kitchen hasn't been. You don't really have a functioning downstairs yet. And Lionel is famous for sleeping on the roof of the structure. And I will let you know, Lionel, that we've kind of that you have winter is onset and snow is beginning to blow and it's getting cold. Just so you know. Let's see. Now I'm looking at. Hold on 1 second here. Is that making sure? My camera's just a little off. I apologize. Let me fix this real quick. It is one. Okay, yeah, I was lagging a little bit on my camera. But that's happening. But you also want to forget while he was up there, he has been enamored with what has become the street in the area. There are several shops that y'all have visited. And remembering that where is my map for that? I thought I had that. Man, Duffy, get it together. Maps, Waterdeep Dragon. That's magic items, Duff. maps, and we're going to go Troll Skull Alley players. Yep, there we go. Let me put that on my hotbar like an idiot. Oh, it's right there in front of me. Derp. So we'll showcase this real quick too. That y'all have that back behind y'all, the Corleone's crown is the Falier. God, I can remember the names. A druid that has a bunch of herbs and can make simple potions for you if need be. You have the Steam and Steel, which is Imbric and Avi, basically armor maker and kind of a forge, does metal work, things like that. You've got the Bent Nail, which is kind of woodworker, does stuff there. That is Tally. You also have the Tiger's Eye, which was the private detective. That's down the street. And then the Bookworm's Treasure, the Rishal, a Dragonborn, gold Dragonborn that has kind of a library treasure, has some spells and some simple scrolls and things like that, but also we'll look at it in fancy items, things also. And then you also have, unfortunately, the crotchety old bar tavern Emmerich that is kind of back behind y'all, catty corner in the backside alley facing the streets to the south. Another tavern there that's kind of run down. Kind of gets a little rowdy. He is not taking a liking to y'all, or y'all not taking a liking to him either. So he's kind of a bad apple in the neighborhood. And I guess that's kind of where we're at with things. Unless anybody else can remember something that I have left out. Big talkers.
Yeah.
Anybody? All right. So I'm sure if I forget something or misspeak, they will remind me, as always, as my players like to do. But we will get started right there. It's a new morning. The group's down there. It's a little cold. You've still got some work to do to the structure. Well, a lot of work to do to the structure, but you really don't have, it's coming along on the outside, but the inside still needs a bunch of work. So, what are we doing, gents?
Out of curiosity, is the ghost written anything?
The what now?
The ghost, it was writing stuff.
Oh, that's right. They have an entity that has been telling them to get out. Not as of the last day. This, you haven't heard a peep out of it. So you've heard more from the two little halflings, the street urchins. Then maybe they've run it off.
Maybe. So. Hopefully.
Perhaps she'll sacrifice them.
There. You don't know. So, that being said, what are we doing? You guys got work to do.
Go check out the guilds.
Yeah.
We've
which
only
ones
got one
are
guild for job.
Yeah, but
Did anyone happen to get a copy of that strange note with all the mixed up letters and the black cat? Maybe I wanted to take another look at it.
You can go. Yeah, you pick. So if I share those maps, if I share those images with you, they would. If you go to your images and maps icon on the right hand side, Osric, you can go down. When you open that up, if you go down the bottom and hit the button that says all and change to shared, it will show you all the images that I've shared with you, and you can pull that image back up and look at it yourself.
So I'll take a look at it, keeping in mind that I know thieves can't, and perhaps maybe I'll see a hidden message in all the mumbo jumbo.
Oh, look at him throwing me a lefty. Let me go look at that real quick, because
You're one too.
Let me check it real quick while we're doing the research. So yes, Osric has he's also taken a liking to the library upstairs, and so noticed that he's spending a little time up there too. But
Yeah, those
then
are Grey Axe's books.
some of them. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, you have your section.
I
have
share
mine.
my
I took
books.
the liberty of organizing them for you since you didn't seem to care too much.
Grey Axe, what have
Got
you
the
read
respect
recently?
between us.
I read about apple pie,
Anything else?
God.
ale,
Oh,
Uh,
speaking my language.
the history of the longsword,
really? Okay.
What else?
the history of the dragonborn people,
Yeah, what's your history?
the history of Arcanum.
I think you've been reading the outside of the books. You have to open them up to get to the good stuff.
Oh, I do.
Okay.
Would you like to tell us the good stuff?
Well, if I told you, you wouldn't have the pleasure of reading the book, now would you?
Well,
A likely story.
I can't read, so no. It's just
I didn't know you couldn't read.
I can read somewhat.
So you can barely read and you're a liar.
Sure.
Wait, who's a liar?
He just told us that he couldn't read, and then he told us he could read.
No sense of humor, huh, High Elf?
Guess not.
No, it was a bad joke.
You know what's funny? You remember when you get like your nuts kicked and they kind of knock you out?
Remember that time you
That's-
couldn't
that was
fit in
pretty
the
funny.
sewer?
Those were the days.
Oh my.
I mean, I
Yes,
could
I've-
fit, I just couldn't do
I
anything.
remember it like it was just last week.
yeah. I forgot
You know
to.
that you know that
Water.
stain you know that stain in the basement floor? You better watch your back, Abdullah. There's gonna be 2 stains in the basement floor.
Yeah, one for each of your halfling children.
They're not my children, goddammit.
Better watch out or the hag is gonna steal your boys.
That's okay.
Well, better them than me.
What is that supposed to mean?
I'm a halfling too, and I better watch my ass.
Sinister piano music. Yeah.
Can we
Right.
get out of the building now?
Oh my gosh. What are we doing?
Well, how about
Does the note say anything?
You need to make me a let me see, bring up your investigation check, please.
Me?
Yep.
Osric? Okay. One moment. While I learn how to do that. In the tower?
No. Sorry, Eric, I didn't say in the tower. I know that hurts your feelings.
no?
So it's not thieves' cant, but you're detecting that there is the letters are in some. It is it seems like it is a random collection of the alphabet, but you think may be inverted.
I'm sorry?
That
Okay.
the message
Yeah, we'll
is
look at
the encoding is just a simple inversion of the alphabet.
Oh.
Well, I'll have to keep that in mind for later.
So,
Okay.
Well, should
I
we go
will,
check out the guild? Since we kind of have to get contact to them eventually.
When you say go check out the guilds, are you talking about like
The
continuing
Jewelers
to
Guild.
hire them on, or talking about the job?
he's talking about one of the jobs. He's talking, I believe.
Well,
So,
we
Do
also
you know where to find them? Like where they are, which one's closest?
we could find out.
so give me that again. Tell me, are you talking about just the one job, or is there a specific guild that you wanted to go chat with?
I
Kind of
suppose we
both
should
for the
be
Jewelers
closest.
Guild. I don't know. Just see what's up.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I'm fine with going to the Jewelers Guild.
Yeah,
Sure.
right.
Follow
Okay.
up on that.
Okay. Yeah. So the message that y'all have, that the notice that you grabbed was this. Citizens of Waterdeep, the Jewelers Guild was, and always will be an important ingredient in Waterdeep's economic well-being. Therefore, the ongoing threats and acts of sabotage against the guild are no longer acceptable. We call on the criminals responsible to stop this wrongful behavior. The guild also offers a sizable sum for the seizure of the culprits. Visit the guild house and the trades ward and ask for Director Gloinson for further information. All right. Well, that's right against the Drooler's Guild, and that is not the right image. Oh, they need to work on the images. All right, we go over here, and why didn't it bring up? Not good. 1 second. No. Oh crap! I'll open up Photoshop. That's not what I meant to do. File directory. What is it saying? Has a target name already exists? Okay, I get that. Where's my picture? Okay, so it's going to... Fantasy Grounds is going to mess with me. Let's see. White. Okay. Hey, sweetie. Okay, so here we go. We have a map. And let me put a grid on it. Yay! So y'all will make your way to down toward the ward. What was it say? The trade wards? Is that where they said the okay. And for Waterdeep, that is going to be south, definitely south toward the dock. Yeah, actually, it's just north of where y'all spent looking for Floon in the southern dock ward area, and all the trade ward is just south. Just in case nobody remembers, we have maps, and it is
So many.
Where's the Troll Skull Manor located? Which ward?
so on this. So on your map, Troll Skull Manor is going to be here. All right, and if you can't see, it's you're in the north. The Troll Skull Manor's in the north ward. Okay, and y'all are headed down to the trade ward, which is down here. Yeah.
How
South.
long of a walk?
Oh, not maybe an hour or two, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. Take a couple hours to get down there, and y'all come up on a. If you know where to go, you ask around and you find the guild hall. And let me put a mask on it. Now, well, let's see. Is there a... Nope. All right. So the map has got a second floor to it. So I'm only showing y'all the... where's everybody? Boom, 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 boom.
It's really dark here.
It's dark. I'm going to show you. Hold on, man. All right, Mister. He's just fitting right in there, are you?
Come and light your torches.
All right. So now this is just giving you the outside of the map. Basically, it's still there's still street life around you and all that, but this is just most of these don't come with maps, so I had to set some stuff up. You have an entrance here, little open wall area, and you see a courtyard before you, and it's fairly good. Like I said, it's a 2-story building. It has a tower to it that looks like it's in crumbled ruin. You hear a little activity going on in the courtyard area, and nothing much else.
Are there a lot of people hustling and bustling about?
It's actually only a few. You look in kind of the front area, and you just see kind of an open courtyard. Not much else going on. Nope.
Is this supposed to be the guild?
From where you're at right now, it's the Jewelers Guild. They've got a pretty nice big structure, but it's got it's There are a few, like I said, there's a tower to it for a second, third story tower, but it looks like it's kind of ruined. But you see, basically this is kind of like an open area. You see horse tracks going in here. You look and you will see there's an entrance into the main building from where y'all at, and you will see, looks like possibly stables around the backside. You see, looks like some guard training areas or something happening here, and a little storehouse. And you're sitting there watching, and you'll see a little stable boy will come running from the stable areas. I'll actually show those to you. It's not like it's, and he's coming running through the courtyard, and he's headed toward, looks like the entrance into the building.
Well, Genmare, lead the way.
Okay.
Wazrick will look over to Grey Axe while they're moving forward.
Where are we going, Abdel?
What kind of training do you think the Jewelers Guild needs?
Abdel,
when they need
I think I
mannequins
know
to
what.
fight?
I think I figured it out. I think I figured out the secret now.
What's the secret?
You can decode it by using the alphabet backwards. I think.
What's that?
I'm pretty sure. So it's like all the letters on the note correspond to another letter if you flip the alphabet in reverse.
Yep.
This is too much thinking.
That's what he meant. I tried using a mirror and everything, and I get it now.
Okay.
I think it says you will find, or what does it say? You find the
So
stash in 2 Sale Street. That's what it says.
And
He's
the guy you said ran from the stables to the front entrance?
Yeah, he can't. Yes, a little stable kid came running, and then went into here, and y'all see basically looks like an open area inside.
Yeah, did you just type that out for me?
I think he just deciphered it while you were deciphering it.
Oh, very good.
Oh yeah, that was meant to be a whisper to the GM. Whoops.
Yeah, no,
No, you're fine.
I
man.
just
Osric, what are you saying?
just blurted out what it said.
Osric, what are you saying?
Oh, I
Well,
decoded the note, and he just holds up this
Oh.
dragon note that he pulled off the.
We just said the same
board.
thing.
Yeah.
I've been trying
Holds
to
it up
decode
and
that
puts it
shit
back in
for
his
like
pocket.
That was random.
a couple sessions now. Out of character.
Should we... Wait,
Oh,
was it,
it's a finely
frantically running from the
tuned weapon
stables,
here,
or-
folks. Finely tuned weapon. Praetor knows how to choose them. All right.
The mind is a weapon with infinite ammo. True fact.
Yeah, I think the clip's empty for y'all.
Steel trap.
Oh my god.
Was the kid like frantically running, or was he just
No,
kind of?
it's just like he was.
I'm sorry. So I was too buried in thought to, what's going on, Abdel?
We're going to the guild.
You are at the guild.
Help me out. What guild?
The
Jewelers
Jewelers
Guild.
Guild.
Oh, I knew that much. Is this where it is?
Yeah, you're at a
Yeah.
guild house. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Did you just randomly get here? Or...
Yeah, kinda.
Y'all walk to it.
We didn't randomly do anything. It took us an hour to get here. My feet are hurting.
This is a really crammed hall.
Eh,
a lot
you'll
for
be
a-
fine.
Is
Yep.
this the right way?
Yep. So you're walking in, and you see, you're sitting there as y'all are walking in, and the door right here will open up, and a frazzled-looking gentleman comes walking out in robes, and he's got like a monocle on one eye, and he's looking at some type of little, he's got a gem in his hand, and he stops, and we weren't expecting anybody here today. What?
Right.
Who are you? Where's Leaf? Leaf, You're supposed to be watching the courtyard. And he yells out, where's that boy at? And the little boy comes running out of the common room here. You got a little room to your right here. And you look around the corner and it's kind of like it looks like some tables and he's cleaning and all that. And he, here, Mr. Gloyson, here. I'm sorry. I was cleaning. Had to feed the horses. And he comes running out and he stops. Oh, and he sees you. And then he sees that he's looking up at Abdul, and this large behemoth, and he see him throws his rag up in the air and runs back,
Well, I'd say I don't bite, but I kind of do.
And he,
Always had a thing for children.
this man kind of pulls his robe, and he takes his monocle off and he, what brings you to the Jewelers Guild this fine day? It's a bit chilly outside, isn't it?
Perfect walking weather.
We need to talk to the director.
That would me. I'm Master Gloinson. How may I be of service to you?
We saw your notice on the notice
Ooh.
board.
Are you here to help out? Find out these dastardly individuals who are stealing from the guild.
Yes.
We're here
Please, step into my office. Come this way.
now.
And he goes back in the door he just came out of. And he will...
Are you coming in, Lionel?
It's a tiny door. Oh my lord.
Yeah, so
This
he's
one's
got...
name is Lionel, not
Oh
Lionel.
God.
Oh,
Thought you guys got on purpose.
This one will stay outside.
Lionel was that. So these they said these are somewhat used
Yeah, he's
different
gonna-
maps, not particularly always correct. So, but he's walking in an office and there's a bed there, and then he opens up another door, and it's not a vault area, but it's kind of like an office area and all that. And he says, "Please, come in. Shut the door behind you, please."
Oh,
And he, yep. Actually, let me get a token for him. I don't have it. I don't have a token for him. I'm so sad. Where's the G? Give me a G. All right.
Just sit anywhere.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. He just,
Can I
please,
sit
please.
anywhere?
Well, you might want to, just be careful of the chairs there. Please don't break my chairs. These are, it's fine
I'll
woodwork
just-
here.
I'll just sit on the floor.
Floor be good for you, sir.
Yeah.
I thought I saw another one of you outside. Is he not coming in?
He prefers outside. He doesn't like going
He's
inside
he's
buildings.
of the superstitious lot.
I think he's
don't
afraid of
believe
horses.
he'll be joining us.
So he
He's
goes,
probably
well,
looking for rats.
Oh, we don't have rats. We don't have many rats around here, but we do have something else. So he says, shut the door, and he stops. He goes, I will apologize. My note was somewhat of a ruse, but we do have a problem here. The real problem would be that we try to run a very, above the table, honest guild here and business, but I have a feeling that someone here is cooking the books and embezzling parts of our shipments that are arriving to the city. It's got to be somebody within the guild itself. And because I don't, there's only a few of us that have access to the books, and they have to have, there's no way that they would know this information about their shipments and all that without looking over some of these notes. And though
How many people have access?
Do you have a list?
Yes, I do. And he will look. He will, kind of sit down at his desk, and he reaches into a drawer, and he's looking through stuff, and he goes, "Gus, I just, I would appreciate it if maybe, if I could task you to become simple guards to our establishment here, and search the guild hall for clues, and speak with some of the different individuals here and see if you can discern who might be doing this. Because I know that it has to be someone here. But I just feel like maybe I'm missing something and I'm just not seeing it."
I'd be happy to take a quick little peek around. You got a key ring or something, or maybe a list of?
Oh,
all the
most
people?
most everything is open here. So the outside of the main sleeping quarters and my vault here, and he's in the vault here, and he's got there is a lockbox behind him that looks fairly sturdy and built into the floor and all that, and he will point to that. Outside of where we keep the jewels and things that are worked on in here, the rest of the place, there's always somebody about, whether it's him or some of his apprentices or master craftsmen, and you're free to walk them. But outside of going actually into sleeping quarters, that would be the only thing that is going to be of an issue, is that you will have to get permission or catch people there. But the rest of the place is open up, and he will call for Leaf again, the little stable boy, and he will yell for him, and the little kid will come running in, and he says, he first asks before he does that, is that something that y'all could spend some time here, and getting to know who else is here, and searching around and looking and see if it's possibility. Well, I know I'm missing something, but I'm willing to pay for your time.
I'm interested.
We have 300 gold pieces if possible, if you could help me find this individual.
Yeah, I like helping people and doing good for them, so I'm okay with assisting.
Do you guys close up shop here at night, or is it a 24-hour thing?
There's always somebody here, and there's work always to be done. Business hours. They've got work. They had just moved into this building, so they're still working on the front area. As you can see, like I said, the whole, there's a missing gate, but the normal guild, we usually don't have people that come in here unless it's during the day. But he
You
will.
mind showing us around?
Yeah, so he'll call for the stable boy, and the stable boy will come running in, and he stops and looks once again. It seems the little ones have this issue with Abdul, or they look at the big guy, but you're sitting on the floor, so he's kind of surprised seeing you there. But Gloyson will tell Leif to show these around and show them to some quarters, so that they may take their new jobs as being guardsmen to our lovely guild hall here and providing protection. And he kind of, whoa, okay. So Leif will come in. Actually, I'll get you a little. We'll get an L. And he says, okay. And he says, follow me. And he will basically, I don't have tokens locked, do I? No, I don't. So y'all will freely move. So he's going to show y'all there is basically, we've got a workshop where a lot of stuff is done. You have a common area where they take food and they eat and, spend time together. And what you notice is a stairwell that goes up to a second area. There's an overhang kind of in the common area, but he points to a door here, and he'll tell you that there's sleeping quarters are in the rooms there. And then upstairs is more. He'll show you more. He's going to give you all sleeping quarters are going to be upstairs. And since they're kind of still learning this all out, and there's more office area and some storage, and there's not really a cell. We'll say that's kind of another work area upstairs. And you'll notice that there are, I'd say probably about a half a dozen other individuals moving around. A couple of humans, there's a couple of gnomes, some tinkerer types. There is probably an elf walking around there doing work in the workshops. And then standing there, and also a woman comes out too from one of the offices and stops and looks at y'all, and then looks at Leaf, and she goes, "What are you bringing the common folk up here for?" And she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Goinson. These are our new guards." And she looks, "What do you mean new guards? We don't have any new guards. What has my husband done now?" And she kind of rushes, kind of moves past y'all. Excuse me. I don't even want to speak to my husband about this silliness. We don't need guards here." And she will slide past y'all on the second floor. And out, you hear her go down the stairs, and so the second floor. Sorry if y'all hadn't seen it. Make sure it's lower part of the map.
Osric would like to follow her.
Yep. And y'all can. He basically Leaf will tell y'all that y'all can put y'all stuff and store stuff in these rooms here that are down. Second floor, the two rooms here. Yeah, there's plenty of room for y'all. Maybe not enough room for Abdul, but. You'll follow her, and she will move downstairs, and she'll clamber past Lee, everybody, and she goes in, and she goes, "Gloin, what is the meaning of this? We don't need any guards." "Yes, we do." You hear basically a quarrel, and she then shuts the door, and becomes somewhat muffled. I'm sorry. Yeah, so you could, and Osric, when you're calling that stuff like that, you can just call it out for me, unless you're. Oh, you're doing it to Genmare. Sorry. All right. Missing that. I didn't see that whisper. Sorry. Ah, shut up. I thought it was to me.
Oh.
Y'all got to pay attention. I thought it was to me.
Yeah, Osric. That's what it is.
Hey, Genmare.
Yeah.
Well, it's a bit late now, but I don't know. I was thinking that
We can always go back. I don't care.
No,
Well,
you can.
yeah.
I'll let you would have called it, and you would have rolled it. You can roll. Just make me one real quick, and if anything, I'll give you a decision on what happens.
Would that be for Genmare or for myself?
Wait.
I'll be right back.
You can. I guess you can do the insight check since you thought it up.
All right.
Yeah, so he seems to be on the up and up. Okay. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be he seems concerned. Maybe a little out-of-minded somewhat, but you could say you was deep in thought when he was thinking things, but he is definitely being on what you can tell is on the up and up.
Is the director still having it out with his wife?
Yeah, they're down there. Yeah, so and
Son of a bitch.
yeah,
I
they're
need to talk to him.
Yep.
Right. Well, I'll just wait until they're done, I guess.
We need to discuss, the daily pay, of course. The reward is all one fine and well.
Are we getting daily pay?
Well, that's why we need to discuss it.
Do we get benefits?
I want to find out about the dental health package. Or what they would do about the pedicures. Me being a halfling, pedicures are a big deal.
Why me?
We get free drinks.
Free jewels.
Well, Genmare needs some new jewels. So,
Yeah.
Too soon, even though it's been a month.
I get it. I understood that reference.
There you go.
Well, hey, you know what? While they're doing some stuff,
right.
maybe we can start looking around a bit. Maybe we can see some things that maybe the missus wouldn't have wanted us to see. Start taking a peek around these.
Yeah, you guys go on. I gotta talk to the director when he gets a minute.
Okay.
So they spend it's 30, 45 minutes in there. And she'll come out, and you'll see her stop at the door, and you're still waiting, and she goes, "If you're supposed to be guards, what are you down here in the hallway for? Get to work." Go guard something.
Slap her.
Aye, aye.
Slap her.
I'll walk past her into the vault room. Is director there? Just like
He's sitting at his desk. Yep, kind of staring.
Just crying.
Staring at me or just staring off into space?
He's kind of staring at the wall.
You all right?
Straight ahead. He's looking at his desk, looking straight ahead, and he's got a sitting there, and you'll see her. Let me get her. You know what? Because I'm so bad, I need a token for her because we need to know. Y'all are.
So abusive.
It's a wife. If you're not married, you don't get it. Oh, my wife's not here. I can get away with it. See.
She watches Twitch.
Send her the VOD.
So
Clip it.
yeah. So she gets out. Excuse me, and you see her, and she will. She makes her way back up the stairs, and she is. She disappears upstairs.
I think Osric would like to follow her upstairs.
Oh,
Sneaky
Yeah. Cascaboom, welcome to the Rejects, and thank you for the follow. And the subscription. We are doing some Waterdeep Dragon Heist here. Okay, you're following that. You're following her. Sorry, so you see her. She comes in here, and she's kind of standing over a few people watching, and, she just kind of is pacing. You see her kind of pacing the floor a little bit as there's some work going on. She'll stop and look at some of the jewelry that's going on, things like that.
Okay.
The Master Gloinson is just kind of sitting there, and he snaps to it all of a sudden, getting married. You're standing him, and he looks. He goes, "Can I help you?
Are you all right?
Who are you again?"
I'm sorry. I just came in with the group of people. You just hired us on as guards.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Oh, I want to thank you for coming in and all that. If you don't mind, shut the door. I will tell you why you're here.
I'm sorry.
He says-
right?
So
I'll close the door.
Yeah. So
Sit down.
So yes, that's right. We have a problem here at the guild hall. We've had someone's embezzling gem shipments that are coming toward the city, and they've got to be cooking the books. And I need help here, and I need someone like yourself, if you don't mind, to like a guard and become simple guards for our guild hall here, and see if you can discover who is doing this dastardly deed. Is it something that you might want to do for us? And you just kind of see him, and he talking to you, and he's kind of staring off again.
I'm gonna walk over and wave my hand in front of his face.
He's looking at you, and he goes, "Hey, I'm sorry. I must be tired. It's been long, and I'm just so stressed of worrying about what's happening to our guild hall here. We just moved into this building too.
Have you?
And then what are the rest of y'all doing?
I want to go into the workshop and look for any signs.
Okay. I see Lionel moving around outside there.
Just walking up and down the street, checking it
Yeah,
out.
I was trying to relay what happened inside to him.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, folks, trying to get the map. What's happening? It is just a little big here. That's why I was going to try to shrink it some. Let me see if I can.
I guess I'll just watch out front toward the front gate.
No, that's not going to work that way. Yep. I was hoping to shrink it some, but that's not going to work. Back.
Oh, I didn't realize the second floor was down there.
Second floor is the part of the... Sorry, yeah. I was about to say that again. Yeah.
Okay.
And what it does is the part of it, these two rooms are kind of dilapidated. They're looks like they're slowly being worked on, but you kind of open up to the first floor. but the back areas don't. And she's gone in to work area and all that, and from where you're at, you don't see her anymore.
Yeah, I didn't realize it. I would have
Yeah,
continued to follow.
that's fine. You
I didn't
can.
have access to the second floor.
Yep. She's in the back. You had seen her go into this back office area, and she was you were seeing her before she shut the door on you. Is that she was looking at stuff in the room there, looking over a couple of empty tables, but there's someone working in there too, and she's just kind of, watching, and she moves around and is kind of looking at things, stuff like that.
Okay.
And there's a couple workers there. You've seen a couple come and go from their quarters. The boys down in the common area kind of cleaning. And then again, Mary, you've got Goinson in his office relating to you a second time while you're there.
Can I try to determine what's going on with this guy?
I don't know. What do you want to try to determine?
Why he's acting the way that he's acting right now. He keeps forgetting immediately what he just said.
You gotta tell me what you want to do. I mean, sure, you can. I just question, what are you trying to,
I don't know.
How would you go about that?
Just listen to him keep repeating himself for a minute.
He did the one time, but he said this must be the stress. And yes.
All right, well, then I'll ask, what's stressing? Just the books being cooked?
Yeah, he says, yeah, I've got it's an important business we have here. And, what we do is, we have several clients that, require, masterful work, and moving here and it must into this building. And now these shipments some of them being taken. I'm just concerned. But we've got to find out who this is.
The shipments are just disappearing from storage?
Yes, basically he would have stuff in here in his vault that had just come in. He says, yes, he will point, and he says they would arrive, and I would check the cargo in, and then it would be gone the next day or the day after. And only bits and pieces, some of the very, very good items that I've had to now reorder or find a second, seller for. But it's not everything. Luckily. And he will pull out, and he will show you. He asked for a list, and he has it on the table, but then he never showed it to you. He was going to get it to you, show y'all, and he had asked for it, but now he has it. He pulled it out and he sat it on the desk, and he will say, yes, it has to be somebody that with internally, because there's only a few people that have access to the shipment books and things like that. And his list has got a couple of his craftsman's name there, and his wife's name is there also.
Right.
And himself.
And himself.
Do you think anybody might be accessing the books and such without your knowledge? Just not on the list, not documented, just somebody's getting in.
I don't know. That's what you're here for, to help me find out.
Well, yeah, I was just wondering if you had a suspicion. Do you suspect anyone?
Well, like I said, my suspicions means it has to be somebody here that knows the guild inside and out.
Well, This is confusing.
Yes, yeah. He goes, we had, he will grab a book and all that, and he goes, he will point, and he says we have like just the other day this shipment of emeralds was coming in, and he points to it, and he's got you see it in the book there, but then but then he goes on, and it came in, it was missing several of the emeralds, and he goes like these, and he will go over to the vault, and he click, does a few things, and he opens it up, and he goes, and he stops. He goes, but they were, and he just kind of holds his head, and he's pointing to a box, and there's nothing in it.
So
there were emeralds
some
here.
emeralds. You were talking. So these emeralds, they were going missing, and you had some here still, and now they're gone. Right.
They were here. I don't remember. You see him he scratches his head and he sits back down and he goes, I thought that we got him in. And he's...
Can I detect if this guy has been charmed or something?
How would you want to do that?
It's a good question. I really have no way of determining. I wonder if some of the others. Anyone else? I gotta go get.
Perhaps an insight check to determine if the behavior is too unusual.
I'm sorry, say it again, Osric.
I was thinking that perhaps he could make an insight check to see if the behavior is just too unusual.
That's what I was getting at earlier, but
You can make me an insight check.
All right.
Oh.
So what you so it's you're unable to determine. You don't. It's you don't know if it's a charm. Well, so you don't have a way to determine if magic or if it was a magical charm. But what you're seeing is someone that his memory is off. That is definitely. You're looking at the books and you can see that this has been happening now for a few months because there's different check marks and things missing, but there is something wrong. I will give you that. There's no doubt about that, but you're not charmed. You don't know for certain what. I trying to give you hints there.
Yeah. So it correlates directly with when they moved into the building, right? These problems didn't start until they moved into the building.
You can't tell that. You don't know. You haven't got enough information.
Right. So I'm gonna ask, when did you move into the building, if you can remember?
Oh, it's just been a month now.
So if I would look back into the book about a month, there's
a couple past the month. Nope. Yep.
Do they become more frequent after the month mark?
They seem to be on a steady pace. There's a steady, not a frequency to them, but they're definitely happening on a regular basis.
Interesting. Well, I think that about sums it up.
He goes, it's been
I'll be
just
back later.
Okay, yes, please. I can only my wife Ebba, she's a good woman, but she'll only tolerate so much of this. We've only been married a couple of months now.
Oh my god.
Wait, what'd you just say?
What did I just say?
You've only been married a couple of months.
That's right. Yes.
Right.
She is my new my wife, God
Your
bless her.
original wife?
My first wife, she passed, last winter, and it's been rough on me. And I met Ebba, you know, in my grief, and she had brought in a stone to be looked at, and I was just smitten with her.
Hmm.
And
Is this a good looking guy? Is this the kind of guy who looks like he?
eh, eh. Yeah.
More importantly, what does Eva look like?
I'm saying she a gold digger.
She is
But she did marry.
Well, he's an older human. She is she's attractive. She's she's an elf. I'll give you that.
She's an L.
Oh, so by default already attractive, right? Well, I'd like to look back in the books a couple months now.
Uh-huh.
What do I see?
Writing.
As far as these these look right. As far as these instances of missing goods.
Oh, that was too easy. It was too easy,
as far
folks.
as these instances of missing goods go.
It goes back a couple of months.
Any further?
Nope.
Very interesting. Well, I think I have, taken up enough of your time. You should rest. Don't worry about it. We're on the job.
We're on the job.
Oh,
What job?
Abdel.
Yeah.
So, while that's
Yes.
hold on a second now. What are the rest of Yenmare's coming out? Grey Axe, what are you doing?
I went in and searched the workshop.
Yeah, you found sorry, I've forgotten that you were doing that. There's nothing. I mean, it's a workshop.
Okay.
There's you've got there's a couple of apprentices in there cleaning, sharpening tools, doing data work. They kind of stopped when you walked in. They kind of looked at each other, who are you? And unsure what you're walking around for, and would side glance look at you some, but they were continuing doing their work like apprentices should.
Okay.
Lionel,
Yes, sir.
what are you doing?
I just walked up and down the street to the corner of each side of the building, looking up and down the street.
All right. Yep. You see the day-to-day activity of life as winter is blowing through.
Hey, Genmare.
All right.
Is it just me, or are you getting like weird vibes from the wife?
A little more than that.
A little bit
If I'm
more?
being honest, we should talk to Grey Axe and get his opinion.
Well, I think I saw him going into the workshop earlier.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go.
And
Oh,
Osric,
hi.
what are you doing?
Osric is gonna go ahead and enter the room, and he's just gonna kind of barge in, say hello, how are you? And he's just gonna keep just kind of walking down this office area, and he's just taking a look around. If you want, I can.
What are you doing here? You do not
Oh,
belong
just
here. You
making the
should be
rounds.
guarding something.
Yeah, I'm making the rounds. This is my first day. I'm just taking a look at the place, just making sure I understand, the lay of the land, and if there's a fire, I need to make sure we can get people out in case there's, a fire or a robbery. The notice that your husband put out said there were thugs, someone trying to steal from the place. So I need to take a look around so I can get my bearings. And he just kind of wanders around the corner out of review. I think I don't know if that's a shelf there on the right. But he's
There's stuff
totally just
around.
trying to see what is going on in this room and see if there's anything unusual that he can notice as he's walking around.
Well, let me see. Trying to. So she's watching you, and she goes, "What are you? You do not belong here. Leave now. My worker here has got something important to be doing. Doesn't need you banging around and creating disturbances." And she will
meanwhile-
look at you, and she will. speak to you, and she will say something. Ooh.
It appears like
Oh.
Wow.
Alrighty. Actually, that should be the other way around. Yes. So, hold on a second. They're gonna have some fun here. Osric gets taken. Okay, so you're in the admin room, so they can't hear what's going on. She just laid a spell of suggestion on you to leave now and never come back.
okay.
And
And
you
did
basically,
pass?
yeah, you failed. Yeah, it's the other way around. Sorry, it should have been. She basically slapped that on you as you're looking at her, and she just says to you a suggestion spell: leave now and never come back. And you get to do with that as you would see fit. Okay.
So just to be clear, I rolled a 20 in the chat.
That's me. Yeah. So that's the save was her cast on you. Sorry, I did it backwards. So I'm just letting you know you actually had a 9, and so you failed on it. So I rolled it backwards. So don't. But she hits you with it, and you basically she just says
So
that it's
her suggestion was
to
tell me to
leave, never come back. Yeah, and she
Do I
cast
get
you.
to make any perception checks or investigation checks before I leave? Because that's what I was doing as I was walking.
But it's a spell. It's called suggestion, and you have
Yeah,
to
I know.
immediately do what she says.
So before the casting, I didn't get a chance to take a look around.
You were just seeing working. Nothing was happening other than the worker and there's stuff laying around. Yeah, just a standard workroom. Yeah, but she was harping on you. Is that? And all of a sudden she's turned and looked at you and went, "Leave now and never come back." And you go, "Okay."
Yeah. So go ahead and throw me back in.
Yep. Okay. All right. So what are y'all doing down in the common room?
I got filled in on the conversation that they had with
Okay.
he had with the
Old
director.
guy Magoo. And
Okay.
what I found.
Okay. All right. And y'all are standing there, and then all of a sudden y'all will see Osric at the top of the stairs coming down.
You see anything up there, Osric?
All right. So Osric's heading down the stairs. Let me put him back on the first floor. Give me a
Yep.
second.
Yep.
All right. So Osric comes down the stairs, and he says, "Guys, sorry. I got to go. I got to go.
I'm gonna stop him.
I got to go."
I'm gonna grapple him.
You
gonna
can.
grapple me?
Yeah.
Okay. So make me a strength check and dex check from you, Osric, and you have advantage on your dex check.
I have advantage. You said
Yes, you do.
this is going to be acrobatics, right?
It's what it's a dex check of any sort you can choose.
All right.
Wow.
He squirms out of your hands as you're trying to grab him and continues on
So he
out the
starts
courtyard,
running and
moving pretty
Lionel,
quick. Yeah.
stop him!
he just like
I'll
runs
grab
by
him.
me. He's like, I got to go. Sorry, friend, I got to go.
I'm
See
gonna
ya."
grab him.
You okay? Hold on.
Yes,
All
I
right.
grab
So
it
you
as
can
well.
you can do me a strength check against his dex as he is just
Slices
basically
Achilles, Lionel.
he's basically saying that yes I got to go.
Kneecap him.
Am I gonna do this again?
Yep. Same thing. Lionel's standing there. Yeah. He'll try to jump out and grab you.
Oh,
Oh.
damn you, Osric, for rolling good.
So Osric runs down the street and disappears from view.
Bye. I guess.
Nice knowing you,
Guess
Oz.
we're
Thanks for
done.
playing, man.
All right.
Guess he's
Y'all
not
have
getting any
fun.
gold.
Well,
Yeah,
that
he's
was
that,
weird.
that he definitely forfeited his pay for this job with that. What a lazy,
Yeah.
Whoa,
what a
that was
lazy
weird.
bastard.
He's
Actually,
probably going to get hammered.
Actually, I think once Osric gets to the end of the corner here, he just kind of stops.
Hold
Or
on.
would you say?
Huh?
Let me whisper to that.
Sure.
I think we're the best spot. Right there. I'm just standing guard in the room.
Tactical positioning. Yeah, I'll stand here.
No, I'm just, making sure nothing funky happens.
Yeah, so Osric stops right outside right at the corner here, and he just kind of turns around and he looks at Lionel and just kind of like shrugs.
Lionel.
That's what I said. I said Lionel. What?
Lee.
Anyway, just
Like
kinda
Bruce
shrugs.
Lee.
And he turns around and then he starts kind of looking around and seeing if there's anything else interesting to do. He doesn't show any intent to go back inside.
All right then.
He starts wandering slowly down the street, but he keeps looking back every now and then with like a confused look on his face. But then he keeps walking away.
That was weird. That was really weird, guys.
And y'all will see the wife. She will come down the stairs and she goes, "Don't y'all have something to be doing outside? Please, I need to go speak with my husband." And she will.
I'm gonna step in the way of her getting out.
Hold on. Well, you big oaf! What are you doing here? Get out of my way!
I'm sorry, but we are guarding the room in suspicion right now, so you are not allowed to go there. You might be his
Do
wife.
you know who I am? I can see and speak to my husband.
Do you know who I am?
I don't care.
Dude, we're gonna get fired. Get out of the way.
You see, the thing is, right? We have reason to suspect that you might
words.
you might have
words
something
for
to
the
do
Goliath.
with the missing gems. So I can't let you past.
I'm ready
she's
for her to-
standing here and she goes, "I don't think so." And one moment she's standing and she kind of
Turns into a rat.
She whispered.
Does she whisper to me? Because if she steps closer to me, I'm gonna push her back.
No, she's just standing there, and then all of a sudden, poof! She's standing, and there's just a waif of mist as she disappears in front of you.
Oh my
And-
Yeah, I'm pulling my sword and a shield out.
I take my great axe out.
And yeah, you basically hear all of a sudden footsteps behind you as something ran into the
I
hallway
run
and
back.
shuts the door, slams the door, and you hear it locking and all that, and
I break the door down.
Oh God, she's gonna eat him.
I break the door down.
She's going to eat Gagolian.
well, and you crash the door, and no, and all of a sudden, whoosh, Osric, you will all of a sudden the clouds will dissipate in your head. And you're standing in the middle of the street, looking at all that, and that is gone now because replaced for it now was right here. Oh, shit, this is gonna hurt. Oh man.
Hello?
It's actually bigger, but oh man, you guys are gonna
Is
get
magic ring targeting us? Should I dive out of the way?
it. All of a sudden, the whole area explodes as a fireball goes off right there in front of y'all.
What the fuck? What the
Can I
fuck?
get out?
Wow.
Should we go ahead and roll for initiative now?
Yeah, that's not
in
gonna
a
go
second
good.
here. Hold on. This is gonna hurt, guys. Sorry.
Death has no
wait.
initiative.
Resistance to fire! Yay!
Yeah,
still gonna
yeah.
hurt
So hold
though,
on.
'cause
So
it's fireball.
yeah. So I'm gonna let y'all roll this. I need dexterity saving throws.
I have
from-
advantage on dex saves.
That's fine. So as long as you do, but the three of you, Genmare, Grey Axe, and Abdul, I need dexterity saving throws from you as it goes off, and the place explodes in the hallway there, full of fire.
Not go?
This is like some IRA stuff.
All
There you
right,
go.
so that's not bad. It's still a lot of damage.
Sucks.
if I
Wow.
Y'all are going to take
What?
half of that. So
Wow.
each of you get 16 points of fire damage.
Ugh.
if I'm resistant to fire as well,
You
and
take
I pass
half.
the dex save,
You take half of it. Okay?
Half.
Yep.
Half of half.
Yep.
Oh my
half and
god.
half.
I'm okay. I'm still awake.
I'm gonna use my stone endurance
Two.
and to take. I think it's. Let's see. What is it? I roll a
You can use
d12
your
and then my
reaction.
Constitution modifier. Yeah.
Yeah, it's down
So
there.
I
It's the
just-
heal. So, well, here's what you need to do.
Yeah.
First, give yourself the damage. And
Mhm.
how do
then,
we give ourselves damage?
Yeah.
so you just basically, in the combat tracker or on your character sheet, you're just going to go to the wounds and you're going to add it. You're going to put in that number. You just click on the box. And
Oh, well, let me click on it.
so go to the front page of your character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
And down below where it says wound.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Type it there.
Type 16.
Or 8 and whoever resisted. Now,
And then I drag my. stone
exactly.
Yeah.
As a reaction. And then y'all can roll initiatives. And she's, no! And,
Bitch.
hey now.
You're an all-star.
Doesn't work much, but
She shuts the door.
that wasn't good.
I'm going to put a door right here where she's standing, where the desk is at, and that's going to be right after she cast that, Abdul, when you crushed the door down, she threw this thing at y'all, and then you saw the door shut.
I didn't roll the lowest for initiative for once.
Lionel, you can roll 2 if you want. I mean, unless you're just going to sit outside and not go in and get some heat.
Oh, fireball does not feel good, Coach.
Tell me about it.
And y'all will hear glowing in there. No, what is the meaning of this, wife? No, please.
I ain't saying she a gold digger.
Rest in peace, Gloin. I tried to warn him.
All right. Osric, you would be outside in the street, so rushing and all that would get you to where Lionel was at.
Okay.
For a movement?
So regular movement.
That way, out in the street, where you're doing theater of the mind, kind of that point. So I'm just saying, with your dash, running, and all that, after the clarity that helped you, I would allow you to run toward him for your start of your turn as your movement. Okay. Yeah.
So I'll run up to Lionel and just say like, "What the heck am I doing outside? And what the heck was that sound?"
This one doesn't know, but there was a lot of fire coming down that hallway.
Well, that lady told me to get out, and I don't know what came over me. I just had to. I felt a panic. I had to go, but it's gone now. We got to go and help him.
You're a slippery little devil, you know that?
Thank you? Question mark?
All right, Genmayer. You have some wounds. You didn't give yourself any damage.
I thought I did.
Go to it's easier if you add it to the front of your character sheet. Go to your don't take it off your max. Your max, that's your max hit points.
That's right. So here we go. It's fixed. That's back to normal. Here we go.
So you got 1 hit point left?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
No, you put wounds, you put the number. Yeah.
All right. Oh, I did have it right. There we
That's
go.
right.
Yeah.
That is right. Yeah. So you're basically you're staggering.
I'm hanging in there, I suppose.
Genmar, protect your crotch, brother. Just a hair's breadth away.
Yes, he is. Protect the family jewels.
I think it's potion of healing time.
Just pour it right on the crotch.
What do I need to do?
Well, that's
You
right,
have
Osric.
potion?
Yeah, they get
I do?
administered anally and rejects.
It's the enema of
What do I roll?
So
Butt sugar.
so on your actions tab,
Right.
you don't have a potion of healing. You've used it.
No, mine's check marked.
That means
Yeah,
it's
that
been
means
used.
you've used it
Oh, when did that happen? I've been carrying this thing
in the
around.
sewer.
Probably when you got
Yeah.
nut shotted.
Right, then I guess I'll have to manually heal myself with a spell.
Yeah, so you need to change your mode to combat,
Yeah.
and that will then show you the potion of healing will disappear. That's what the check mark's for. And because once you check it, it disappears from your view in combat. And I forgot to tell you that, Osric. Yeah, you want to when you go into combat and all that, you change your mode on the actions tab down there to combat. And as you use stuff and check them off, if they will disappear from your list, showing that you've used them. Okay.
And how do I switch to combat mode?
So if you click on the on action tab down the bottom, there's a mode button.
Okay, I see it. Whoa.
So how do we say Idiotera? Thank you very much for the tip. We that should. What does the tip do there? I have to look there. Greater. Oh, really? You have given the group once. Thank you for the tip, as always. You either get a greater healing potion to somebody, or they can have a full short rest. I'm assuming what you're saying is a healing potion, a greater healing potion to whoever is hurt the worst.
What a coincidence!
Well, you're healing yourself, aren't you?
I'm gonna try to, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, well, what's happening though? Yeah, when that happens, so you're sitting there, and out of the corner of your eye, again, Mayor, in the common room, there would be something that was overlooked, and there's a potion sitting on the table there. And you will have a greater healing potion is 44 plus. So
I picked it up and had to drop it.
Okay, so it's if you're going to use it,
All right.
it's 4d4 plus. Is it? Yeah, 44 plus 4, I think. What does it say?
Yes.
Yeah. So what you need to do is roll your. Oh, you've done your Q as well. You can. What you basically do is you'll use the healing potion roll. You'll roll it twice on you when you decide to use it. If you don't use it beforehand, I'll code it for you. But if you do,
should I use it?
You can use it on. If you've already cast Cure Wounds, you can use it on your next turn. So.
No, that was an accidental casting.
You didn't heal yourself. Okay, so that's up to you.
I dropped the die.
It was given to you before you finished your action, so it's up to you. Or you can save it.
But, sure, but.
It's a hard one.
And you can thank Idiot Terra in the chat for it.
I'm gonna go ahead and say thanks. I'm gonna use that.
Okay, so uncheck healing. So open up the magnifying glass on Potion of Healing, and your heals there. Just drag that twice to you.
Moment.
The magnifying glass next. Keep going.
Which one should I look at?
Okay, so go back to standard.
Standard.
Now go down to the bottom where it says healing potion. See the magnifying glass?
No.
To the right? Click on that. That's going to open up the healing potion, what it does for you.
Yeah, no, I don't see that.
The magnifying glass looks like a tiny noose.
I don't see the healing potion there.
But over to the right of it. To the right, next to the shield.
Next to the shield.
Is the little magnifying glass.
I don't see the area that lists healing potion anymore.
Okay, so you change your mode to standard.
Yep.
Scroll all the way down to the bottom.
It says supplies, and then there's nothing under supplies.
Can I just give him mine twice?
Click on the line that says supplies if the word is black.
Oh, you hit the magnifying glass. And that open. That's what it is. Sorry. Okay. Yep. Now, what you do is you hit the magnifying glass next to healing potion, and it's going to show the heal sitting there.
Yeah, and then just drop that on myself.
Grab that twice and drag and drop it to you on yourself twice. Yes. Thank you. Here's the first one. Oh, max one on that one. Nicely done. There you go. You fully healed yourself. Thanks to Idiotera in chat.
Ooh, I'll take it. Thank you very much for that.
Okay, that's your action. Okay. He healed himself.
Yeah, I'll step back a bit. End my turn.
Okay. Gray Axe.
So the door is like where that bottom bed is, right?
It's
into the
Actually, it was up
ballroom?
here. No, it's actually here.
Oh, okay.
All right, and she shut it. And y'all don't see in there right now, actually. Bloop.
Well, I'm going to. I'm gonna move here
Okay.
and hold my action for if she comes out of the door.
Lock tokens there.
I'm by herself. If she comes out of the door, I'm gonna attack with my breath weapon.
Yep. All right. You just hear commotion in there, and Glowson is. You hear a man whimpering, and there's some stomping around and some stuff's being thrown about, and there's actually stuff being pushed against the door, sliding. You hear stuff being slid. What is the meaning of this? Shut up! Whack!
Oof. The domestic abuse.
I didn't read this in the marriage contract. Shut up! Another whack. It was in the fine print, you bastard. And
Holy shit! Not the fine print.
anyways, my wife was a paralegal, so I get away with that. That's her excuse to me all the time when I bitch about something that wasn't in the contract. This is me getting back at her. I'll pay for it later. Trust me. Yeah. So I'm sorry. You hear just stuff happening in there. Lionel.
I'd like to do a perception check to see if there's a bucket of water anywhere.
Oh, well, not close to you, but you might find some over in the stables.
All right, that's where I'm headed.
Okay. Yeah, because there's things that are still kind of in smoking and fire. Yeah, there's the hallways on fire. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. And there's
Your
people.
double movement.
Yeah, you're fine. And some of the workers are coming out, and they're oh my god, and
On fire.
yeah, the apprentices and leave. Oh my god, and they're put it out, and they're what the hell? All right, anything else, Lena?
Holy shit.
No, that's it. I'm
It's
just looking for a
mayhem.
bucket of water.
You can find a bucket of water while you run over there. That's not a problem. That's your full movement and turn, though. Yeah. So, Abdul.
We're going to go. Well, you said where's the door again?
Sorry. Yeah, I should have been clear on that earlier. It is right there.
Okay, I'm gonna go over there. I will enter into rage,
Ooh, scary.
and I will kick down the door with my great axe in my hand.
Kicking the door or beating the door? You said two things.
Well, well, I meant like I have my weapon in my. Oh, never mind. I'll just beat the door down.
You kick the door. I got you. I'm messing with you. So make me a strength check, please. Yep.
Okay. I think when I'm on rage, I get advantage. Don't I,
So
too?
yep, you do. Thank you. You need to put you know how to put the rage on you, don't you?
I already did. I think.
No, you didn't. So you grab the
I just
rage
clicked it. Yeah, I got
effect
it. Wait a
and
second.
drag.
Oh, I thought I did.
Thought was a keyword there.
we
Oh, now you can make a straight check again. Just roll it and it'll do it with advantage. Okay, bam. Okay, that got the roll there. So needed a 20, and the door splinters, and there looks like the desk and a partial the bookcase and all that was all kind of pushed up against the door, and you shatter the whole thing with your brutal raging strength. And back in the corner here, you see Ebba with a knife to Gloinson's.
Oh,
Don't step further in here, I'll kill him.
this
Ruined it
escalated
all.
Really
So let me
quick.
guess. Let me get this right. You're gonna kill the person that's making you money or getting you
He's a-
gems.
Foolish imbecile. I control him. He had nothing. Xanathar will hear about this. You will pay the price if you come any closer.
Xanathar? Are you associated with the Xanathar Guild?
Shut up. Just leave, or I will kill you.
Can I insight check this?
You can say whatever you want. What you
Yeah,
want
I'm
to?
going to. Is this
Damn,
tower or just random?
You can roll it out. Oh, you can roll it. Oh man, come on now. She means business. What woman doesn't?
Fair enough. Well,
I give up.
Let's see.
I give up.
What do I want to do? Well. I moved how many feet over here?
About
15?
half your movement.
Yeah.
And your action was kicking in the door.
Yeah.
Don't even think about it. Oof.
I'll back up for the time being.
Smart. Damn you. Actually didn't think it was in you.
And with her saying that, I run. No, I just I'm
Fucking
holding an
bookie.
attack for the door, or somebody comes out, or she comes out, I should say.
Osric.
Hello.
What you want to do?
I'm going to move and then dash, and then I'm going to use my cunning action to dash again. That will put me right here.
All right, in the flaming hallway.
Oh, is it all on fire right now?
Oh, his fireball went off in there.
Yeah, that's
Fireball
right.
create static fire in their squares, or is it flavor fire, or should I not move into that area?
You move in there. You might take some fire damage.
Oh, I didn't
If
know
you-
that.
So yeah, it's basically this whole area. I removed the circle, but basically it was that whole hallway and all that is it's fire, smoke. Yeah, no one's actually taken a movement to actually put it out yet. The group that was hit, people are running. You saw Lionel head for the stables. The Leaf came out. He was coming. The other workers are rushing out. There's smoke everywhere. Yeah, but that area there, I would say. This.
Sorry, I didn't know that.
That's fine.
It's like
And I'm saying you can run. Yeah, I would say up the hallway, moving forward to the door areas and all is smoking and flames and all that fun stuff.
All right. In that case, I'll stop right about there, and I'll run past Leaf. Say, "Run, boy! Run and fetch the pails of water!" And I'll run up to Genmar and I'll turn and look at him real quick and say, "Oh, you look rather fresh for someone who just got hit by flames."
Well, the voices in my head, it just works.
You and me both, pal. What happened?
How do we know that Leaf isn't working with, what's her face?
Maybe we should kill him just in case.
Oh,
Alright.
I'll be right back. I'm kidding. That's my action.
All right. Anything else, or pass your turn?
Brings back a bucket of lamp oil and throws it on us.
This
In
is-
there.
Oh. Fuck. Let's see. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why I did that.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Jeff? Man, thanks for the reset, bud. You ready for tomorrow night?
I will move down to the end of the hallway. 20 feet?
Go into the flames.
Yeah. Can I use
Say again.
I said one moment. Yeah,
Okay.
into the flames.
Yep. Make me a dex check, please. Okay. You're fine. You're dodging the flames, but if you stay there, you'll take some damage. Unless you
Pretty
leave.
mediocre. I'm gonna go there now,
There you go. All right. So, all right.
to the doorway.
Yep. Which is filling up with smoke, I might add.
Don't think there's anything I can do about that. Nope. I'm going to cast. Shield of Faith on Grax.
Mm-hmm.
And then in my turn.
Grax, your turn.
Okay.
Does that add 2 to me, right?
Yes.
He put the effect on you. Yeah.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to initially step up into the doorway that Abdel hit.
Leave now, or I kill him. Can't you buffoons understand anything?
Kill him first.
Shoot. I'm gonna say, let the man go. He has no quarrel in this fight.
You're in no position to order me anywhere.
You have nowhere to go but through this doorway. So if you want to leave, you will let him live.
Well, we don't know that. There might be a secret exit. Just.
Looks like what we got here is a Mexican standoff.
He's not moving.
Then she just has a hold of it, like, or is the
She
knife
got a dagger
like,
to
to
his
his
throat.
or?
Yep.
Calling a full retreat.
And you see her begin to wave her hands again.
Oh shit. Grenade!
And Gloinson is just over there cowering. Oh my God! Do I know how to pick him? God! Why me?
I'm gonna try closing the distance.
Okay. You rush her. Okay.
Big
And
explosion.
I'm gonna target her.
Agreed.
To do what?
With my longsword.
Okay.
Inspiration.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I'm using my inspiration.
That's gonna get.
Can I give him an inspiration?
Nope. I'm giving him the derp. Yeah, oh yeah, he's gonna get. You got inspiration for from getting bashment, but unfortunately, but he can only use it once. But you have it back. But you only may use inspiration once.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh no, you suck again.
I feel inspired, all right.
Shoot. As my oh, this did not go as planned, boys.
No, we
Now
noticed.
all that's left to do is drink my own pee.
Just shout out, take me instead.
Negative, Ghost Rider. As my bonus action, I'm gonna. Oh no, I'll chill. Shoot. Sorry.
You apologize? Oh, you're apologizing to him? Yeah.
I thought I could do it.
Yep. Let's see here.
Well,
I thought I could do it.
You've left me a lot of choices here, Grey Axe. I truly appreciate it.
You're welcome. Dang it.
Oh, Grey Axe. Why you?
Because I always get hit, so I thought I'd return the favor, but I guess not.
No.
Shit.
You rolled a
I
5
need-
and then a 4.
Yeah, no. And it's like, okay, I need.
Your dice don't like you.
That's not right. I need.
Oh.
She speaks some words to you. Well, so she's speaking some words to you. Actually, we'll do it one more time. Hold on. So this was the advantage on. Okay. Oh, you actually did well. Not like Ostrich did. Okay, so she's speaking some words to you in a tongue you're not quite sure of, and you kind of glaze over for a moment, but it doesn't take hold. And she notices this, so she, just pulls her. Yeah, she pulls the knife across Boynson's throat, opening it up. You pay. No. Yeah, he's basically. Thanks a lot, Dragonborn.
Somebody heal him!
Fucking civilian casualty.
Heal him!
Lionel, what are you doing? You're running with the bucket?
Yeah, I grab 2 if there's over here.
You're
and I'm
fine.
gonna say-
You can move. Yeah, you can move on. I have no problem. You can rush into the fire. You're the bucket brigade. So.
Well, I was going to give him to the boy.
Okay. Yeah, he's running out, and he grabs him. Okay. He will then.
I'm going to run back, go get 2 more.
Okay. So, all right. What's up, Roll for Fun? In the middle of some mayhem and Dragon Heist. I am using the notice boards add-on from the DM's Guild, and the guys are earning money doing other jobs to then pay for stuff for the manor. Love this little add-on. I am a huge fan of this module.
I'm
Abdul.
rushing in.
I don't have Spare the Dying.
I'm going over here.
Shit, I'll follow you.
You're rushing in there?
Yes.
Okay.
And she is going to get a
Give her the smackdown.
slice to the face.
In your face. Yeah.
I'm using my inspiration.
You hit Grey Axe.
Alrighty. He hits her. Okay.
Then I will yell. Oh, no. We'll just no. It's fine.
Yeah, Roll Fun. If you haven't run this one, I suggest it. I am the openness and what they're in the middle of right now. Definitely some different gameplay as they're figuring out stuff. I will continue to run this one like I do with Lost Mines. It's got a lot of open-endedness to it. Ostrich.
All right. Did the young stable boy put the fires out yet?
He's throwing water on them. Yeah, so he's swashing water, panicked. There's burning, but it's knocked out. It's basically creating a lot of smoke now, as he's putting out the fire. But it's going to take a few buckets. This is a fireball that went off. It wasn't just a little torch that got dropped on the floor. So, but you can run through there. I got no problem with that. Yeah, yeah, you're fine.
I'll ask Enmar real quick. What's going on? Sees a door smashed down.
Well, Grax fighting, what's her face?
Ooh, and he moves
Ebba?
over to here because he doesn't know yet. He sees what does he see? What does this thing look like?
It's a woman.
So it's the same woman.
Yeah. It's yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she just had a token for it was just wasn't giving it away that she was going to be the bad person until y'all discovered it. So that's why you had the regular, just the E. Yeah.
Can I? Do I see Mr. Gloinson critically wounded here?
Perception check.
Sure. Stand by.
While he's rolling that, for all that's viewers new to the channel watching, I posted on Facebook and Twitter. I'm looking for players. We're going to be running a month-long Sunday nights and Wednesday nights. We're going to be doing the Halloween Spectacular. So we're going to be playing the Haunts 1 and 2. Starting into the Sunday the 26th, I think, or the 29th, actually 29th, and then that first Wednesday. We're going to play the Haunts 1 and 2, and then the Haunt 3 comes out mid-October, and we're going to then run that, kind of basically make a Halloween gameplay. So if you're interested or new to the channel looking for both a cam game and a regular game on the Discord channel, you can put your name into the hat as I'm looking for players and figuring out what I'm going to be doing here. Last year we ran the Haunt 2 across several Twitch channels, had a blast with it, and so now I'm going to run kind of as in celebration. We'll run Haunt 1 and then Haunt 2 back to back with the same players, and then roll right into the Haunt 3 and have no idea where it takes us. But if anybody's interested, you can hop over into the Discord, and there is a sign-up room for that, and come play. All right, I'm sorry, you rolled a perception check. Yeah, you can see his body, his blood is flowing out of his as he chokes.
Did she let him go?
Yeah, he's down. Yeah, he fell to the ground because now she's got a big cut in him as Abdul took a chop out of her.
Osric's gonna move right over here to finish up his movement.
Okay, I was gonna say, how much damn movement you doing there,
so
buddy?
I did a movement and then I did a dash for a bonus action. I'm gonna try to grab Mr. Gloinson and say, oh, Mr. Gloinson, oh my God, and he's just gonna try to like move him away from where the battle is. Just try to pull him away, and then maybe on the next turn try to heal him up, something.
You can make me a strength check.
All right.
His head falls off.
Yeah,
he grabs.
I grab that nice little handhold on the neck.
Snap.
That.
Oh, he's you.
I weigh 41 pounds. Give me a break.
Yeah, no, you quite can't pull him because he's covered. Your hands with blood, and he's bloody, and you don't get a grip on him. Unfortunately, you're not able to do that. Ginmare.
Holy shit. Alrighty.
Not quite what we were looking for, but sure. Nothing holy going on here except for the loins.
No, I'm a cleric. I'm about to do some holy shit. You said what's up, and I said holy shit.
Yeah, I thought there was
something.
I thought you had something going on there.
Here's what I'm gonna do. So this guy he's dying, yeah?
Yeah, you could say that. Sure.
So I will
His fucking jugular slit open.
So that'd be 15, 30. Alright, yeah, there. I'm gonna lay hands on and do what I do. I'm gonna spare the dying.
You can spare the dying. Yeah, he hasn't got a token. He's just a token. So you do that. You'll lay that on him, and you can see that your magic begins to abate the flow of blood coming out of this, large slice across his throat, basically trying to give him a necktie. But you may do that as your action.
Necktie.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Exactly. A Xanathar necktie.
Man, that's about it.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Anything else or pass your turn?
I'm going to swipe again with my longsword.
I'm sorry, it's Greg's turn. I forgot. Okay. Yep.
And on the hit, I'm going to use my bonus action to do Thunderous Smite on top of the melee damage.
Okay. So Well, what you needed to do there, big boy, is Thunder Smite. It's got a magnifying glass to it, and when you open that up, you need to drag that effect to you before you did the damage roll. And okay, hold on. Yeah, so so open up Thunder Smite.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and you're going to grab that effect. You're going to drag that to yourself. Okay, and hold on. Let me give her back the 6 that you gave her. Okay, now when you do your damage roll, you'll just do your damage. It's going to auto roll for you. That's right. See? There you go. So now you gave her the lava damage. Now you have she has a strength check that she needs to make. So you basically grab that strength save and drag and drop it on her.
From the Thunder Smite?
Look down below.
Yep.
Okay, so all right, she failed. So now you grab the effect prone and you drag and drop that onto her.
Oh
Boom.
my god.
There you go. That's how that works. She falls down to the ground. Anything else?
You've done it.
Well, she stands back up here a second. If it was a different turn order, y'all could have taken advantage of that because it's advantage on the attacks. But since it's her turn, she basically can stand up as 10 feet of movement, and so she will. Actually, she doesn't. She's sitting there standing, and she will.
Vanish.
Go through a portal.
Yeah. No.
Do we get like an attack of opportunity on that or no?
No, you do not.
Oh.
But y'all can make me perception checks.
Big confusion.
Something like that. Alright. Y'all will hear running in the other room, away from y'all.
Oh.
Lionel, are you giving more buckets to the boy?
Quick, boy, get the marshmallows. Yes, giving him more buckets of water.
And he comes running. You will give him the buckets, and he comes running in the corner and goes, "Ah!" And he screams, and you hear the buckets get dropped and all that.
All right, I will see what happened. I will go up and see what happened.
Okay. You move this way, and you see running the hallway coming toward you. With a bloody knife.
This one will take a shot.
Okay.
Oh, that should have only been one. Sorry. Oh, I get advantage though.
What a disadvantage.
Is that a 20 or a 19?
Oh, here, yeah, because I got my bad. I took the prone off. Let me take the prone. Roll your attack again. The prone was on her. That was why. But she's not prone. Okay. She's running. That's all. That's why. All right, that's a hit.
You hit the boy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the arrow slams into her, and she sees it.
My second.
All right.
And as a bonus action, I'll do Hunter's Mark on my
Okay. Okay. Done. Hit. She staggers, but she holds. She is still on her feet. The arrow bites deep.
Okay.
I run out of the room. Over there.
Well, you have to do it right. That's more than 30 feet, right?
It was
so
15.
what you do is you hold the control key down, and then you can make your turn. When you control click.
Okay. So yeah, it's
there
30.
you go. There you go. That's fair. Yeah, puts you right in the doorway right here. So, which
Wonders
is
of
kind
math, right?
Oh.
It was 30 either way.
Yeah, it's the same, but yeah, I just want you to make sure when you understand your movements.
So I
and how
can't
it
see her
works.
right now. I'm inside.
Well, you know the doors. There's not much of a wall
Okay.
there, so you can.
Okay.
So she's got some cover. So if you were trying to do a ranged attack with her, if that's what you want to do,
You
I'm
know
not
what?
sure.
To hell with it. Yeah, I'm gonna take out my javelin.
Okay,
I'm gonna try to
so
throw
she'll
it
get
at
a
her.
-2.
To
But
my attack.
you're -2 to your attack, so go down there, select that. But you also have advantage because she is facing Lionel and you are behind her.
Oh, okay.
So you're gonna have that selected too down there. Hit advantage and
Yeah.
the -2. Boom. You hit her in the back. And it lifts her up off the ground and she slams into the wall and you just see her crumple.
Alright. Tokens on it. So is combat done now?
Combat's over. You have
Osric will
Alright.
immediately tend to
Take my rage off then.
Mr. Gloinson.
okay.
No,
All right.
don't worry about it, Osric. You got this.
So much
I'm gonna
blood.
make-
There's
I'm
so
gonna
much
make
blood.
my
What do
way
we do? What do we
to her
do?
body. Take my javelin out.
Okay. Yep. All right. And everybody works to put out the fire, maybe.
Yeah, Osric,
Yeah.
you go put the fire out. I'm gonna help fix up Mr. Gleason.
Well, the kid is getting buckets, right?
They're buckets, yeah, and Leonel, yeah, and then there's other people. They start grabbing buckets too, and there's
yeah,
more.
I'll just say I'm
more.
grabbing buckets to help as
That's
well.
fine. So y'all can put the fire out. Though it's the hallway's pretty exploded, but Gloinson, y'all are patching. Gloinson is over there,
For Gleason.
shaking, twitching, and kind of basically with the gurgling, women.
Yeah, am I right?
As long as the door's shut, so my wife won't hear. All right. So so what are we doing? So it's gonna, they're putting the fire. The fire's out. Lots of smoke.
I guess
It's
I'll
not. It's not shortly after that. The city guard, the city watch, will show up at the front, running in, demanding what the hell has happened here.
Building did just kind of explode, didn't it?
And you dead body, and they're looking at you. What is the meaning of this? The sergeant of arms that is there. Well, please
She was
explain
the
yourself.
culprit behind
Who
the
has to answer,
jewelry.
Lionel or Abdel?
I guess Leonel's closest to the door. I mean, I guess we're both over there because I said I was helping get water. She was the culprit in this.
Who's in charge here?
Let me explain. As
Please
I walk out into the hallway.
do. Someone.
This individual on the ground here was
What
the
about
wife of the store owner. She was embezzling money from shipments coming in.
Gems.
The store owner, gems from shipments coming. The store owner hired us to figure out who the culprit was. We confronted her about it, and she sent a fireball into the hallway on top of us. We had no choice but to fight back and try and save the store owner.
Where's the? Well, it's a guild. It's not a store. He's basically just the master of the guild. Bring him. Where's he at? We need to speak with him, please.
He is in the back room if you'll follow me.
Okay. He kind
And I'll
of.
lead him back to the...
Yeah. The
where,
guardments. There are a bunch of guards. They will stay spread out. Here, and the sergeant will follow you to that. And Gloinson's over there. Maybe patched up, but he's out cold, blood
You
everywhere.
got
He's like,
Cure Wounds casted on him from getting there.
that's right, but so he's moaning. He just had his throat cut.
I think
He's in no shape to be spoken to.
I think Osric is in a little bit of a panic, and he's saying like, "That woman out there tried to kill him. That woman out there, she tried to slit his throat. We watched her do it. Look at all the blood on my hands. I was trying to help him. That woman was mad. She deserved to die. It was self-defense, I tell ya."
Who made y'all judge and jury and executioner? We have
It was
laws
self-defense.
here in Waterdeep. What is your
Can
proof?
assure none were broken.
How do you know she was evil?
She
She
threw
slit
a
his throat.
fireball at us and slit his throat.
You have no proof. You could have done it yourself. There's blood all over this halfling's
Why don't
right
you
now.
look at her knife?
Yeah.
When
Show
the
me.
Got the
guild
bloody
owner,
knife.
Show me. Please,
we
everybody
should go
out.
on her-
He basically says, all of you out into the main room right now.
I mean, knife is.
You need to
gone.
search
What
the
does he
place
mean by
looking for
me?
any. She said she was working with the Xanathar's guild.
Yes, she did.
She did?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know
Oh, here,
where.
I'll unlock tokens. The tokens are unlocked. You can move whatever you want to. And he will move. And
I'll
she-
carry the director
if
out.
She said, that's
Yeah,
fine.
Never mind the fact that I just healed this guy.
He's healed, but you go with it, flow. You're going to get him some heal, but he's out. Okay, so there's a point to this, and
Right.
so the sergeant basically says, "You said she was Xanathar. Well, then that means she'll have." And he will reach down and he pulls back a sleeve of her, and on her arm is a tattoo of a circular orb with 10 stalks coming out of it, 10 little, lines coming out of it, which is that is definitely the Xanathar's brand tattoo.
Ozric runs up and points at it. Like, see, it's exactly what we were after. That's exactly
Hey,
what
Osric, why did you run out of the building?
she told me to. She
You're
used some kind of words, and it just put me into a blur. It
You-
made me
you're
want to
li-
leave.
You're a squirmy little shit.
You're the second person who said that to me today, and I don't know whether to say thank you or not.
Yep. So he's so in Gloinson, y'all got him. Y'all pull him out of here, lay him down. I think you said you pulled him out of the room and all.
Yeah,
that.
I carried him out with us.
And he's over there, moaning, and he speaks a little bit. He's here healing him, but it's going to take time. That was a deep wound, more than just a cut across the throat. It hurt. But he will, he will point to that. She must have been responsible for it. And Osric, basically, as you were explaining that, Genmare, you will begin to, what he's explaining to you is the suggestion spell. What he got hit with, and she, having some abilities and all that. You may think about that. She may have, been behind. Yes, you definitely was behind it, but that she was using some of her magic to make these things happen. And so Gloinson begins to, some of the effects are wearing off now from y'all's healing and her death. And he's gonna reveal over a little bit more time as they're picking up and the guards are checking out the rest of the complex, and they are going to drag her body off because she definitely had the tattoo on her arm. And y'all remember though that there's also been an open war's been going on in Waterdeep for some time now between Xanathar's guild and the Zentarum, and this the guard said, we'll take care of this, but he's going to get all of y'all's names, and he wants to know, if they have more questions, where can he find
I
y'all?
will gladly tell him we stay at Troll Skull Manor.
Never heard of
And I'll
it.
say,
You want the address.
I am
Don't write this down.
I am Grayax Oldak, and it is in the North Ward.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So they will get the information, and Gloin's, yeah, he will take some time, and he will, he's recovering, very hoarse on the breath and all that, and he's going to honor his deal, and he he thanks you all for what you've done, and unfortunately, definitely, was not the outcome he was looking for, but it's, you got to the bottom of it. So he honors his agreement with you to 300 gold. Let me put that in the party sheet.
Thank you for the reward. Sorry you got your throat slashed. We're out of here.
Yep. And he also, he says that if he is of need of y'all's services again in protection, or just someone with y'all skill sets, can he call upon y'all again if possible? And if there's anything with you need as far as jewelry or appraisals and selling and all that he is forever in your debt, and that you can come to him and he will give you the special house rate. Basically, he will not take a cut for anything for appraising, and when buying back stuff, he will give you, true market value for your goods and all that if you want to sell stuff to him. Okay? That he won't barter with you. And y'all have 300 gold in your keep now, and you have solved the mystery of the jewelry threats against the Jewelers Guild. Dun, dun, dun.
So, I don't mean to be that person, but can we take a 10-minute break real quick?
No, sure, we can. Certainly.
I have to restart my internet because it's being weird.
Go right ahead. So we will take a 10-minute bio break. Gonna sit there. I'll harass everybody in chat. Y'all take your time. I'm good. I'm watching the game and harassing my players. But yeah, we'll take a 10-minute break here. We'll be back at 10. What's 10, 10, 10, 20? So hope everybody's doing well tonight as we take a quick break. I'm good. We will be back tomorrow night on the Wizards of the Couch channel with our Lost Minds of Fandelver group, as the newbies that are there, mostly newbies. We've got, I think, King Bashman's in, and Mac 45 or Josh are not newbies, but they're playing with some new players. But we are in basically episode 4 of that, so not very far in Lost Minds of Fandelver. And what else is going on? We will, like I said, we have the Halloween stuff coming up. So any sign-ups for that, I'll keep posting that about Twitter and Facebook. But looking for players that are possible, that are interested if you've not played the modules at all. But other than that, we're doing good. We'll be full back to streaming. All right, appreciate the tip. Be good. Thanks for dropping by and saying hi, and don't be a stranger. Come back. We're here most of the week. You're good.
What's this guy's name?
Which one?
The wounded guy.
Gloinson? Gloinson?
Let's call him Gloinye, just because.
Director Gloin-Gleason.
Gloinye.
Right.
Can't help but feel bad for the guy.
Bad apple.
1 minute you can't remember shit. Next minute you're lying on the floor in a blood, and wife is responsible.
True. It is true.
Happy always told me never get married.
Oh, it's good for you. Everyone. I didn't think I would, but got married late. But no, I like it most of the time.
So she really was a gold digger.
I'm just using the material given to me, folks.
What'd they say?
Nobody. I'm just saying, if there's anybody, but gold digging and all that, I'm being silly.
Oh, all right.
Not sure if we have any female watchers. We don't make judgments. We got it back on a little bit more of a more consistent streaming schedule. Get viewership back up. I'm in waves on my streams and all that, and the channel for the last few years, and so it's kind of.
Reacts.
That's right, King Bashman. We're all equal rejects. That's right, we all are. I don't think we've announced. Did we? I don't think we announced Schwab yet. Maybe I'm not supposed to. For our next Wizards of the Couch show, I think that's on the 16th. That's correct. Monday the 16th. Rob Schwab will be our guest. Designer, creator, well known in the industry. A ton of work. I think his biggest stuff is Shadow of the Demon Lord? I think it's his stuff. Is that right, Jeff? Yeah, that's what I think it is. Yeah, because I think he's doing for Matt's Kickstarter for the Blackmore stuff that we're doing on the Earfear campaign. He's going to write one of the conversions for the 4 modules. He's going to do the conversions to Demon Lord as one of the perks. Actually, I need to put that in chat. Oh, Matt's going to get mad at me. Alrighty, what else is there going on as we wait?
Sorry about that. My internet was being super slow.
Hey, you're fine. Don't mind. Everybody could bio break or not. When out here, we'll do when everybody's back. You can check.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what else we got here. That is not it.
Oh, are we home?
No,
You're back home.
no. Not
Oh, we're
yet.
not?
No, Osric would definitely want to. Now that we find out that this lady is working with the Xanathar Guild, guys, we really got to tear this place apart. We got to find clues. We got to go into
Guard-
her room, find her stuff.
Guard captain, don't write our names down anywhere. Read it, please. Thanks.
He did.
Why would you do this?
He wants all your names to know where to find you if there are more
when
questions.
I mean, don't put that on posters or anything. Don't put this in as a story anywhere. Don't.
No, he's got a little book, sometimes a little scribbly place, so he puts it down and know where y'all are at. But Osric, what are you wanting to do as things are?
That's fine. Just keep it.
Osric is really suspicious because, the woman turned out to be aligned with this evil guild that's out there, and he wants to go back into the room where he got zapped by that spell and take a thorough look around and try to find the room where she sleeps, find any clues that we can. We should call this place.
Well,
it was she slept with her husband.
Yeah, I was about to say. Presumably, they slept in.
Well, you never know. I mean,
unless they did it, and then that's like.
Now, so yeah, the only you can look at other things. She was using magic to erase his memory.
So for all this guy could know, he's just been sleeping on the couch this whole time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm so tired. My back hurts so much, and I can't remember anything.
Lionel, you back yet?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so who's missing on our check mark?
Greg.
Greg.
I
back
didn't know
yet.
we had a check mark. works.
Oh, that's fine. Just making sure you're there. There you go. Okay, so we're back. All right.
Can Lionel retrieve arrows?
Oh yeah, y'all could you get your arrows. They were stuck in her, and I think Abdul got his javelin back. Yeah. So, but Osric, yeah. So you search around, but there's other than now he's not even sure that the books and all the way they were being cooked was that he was marking stuff. He's going to have to go back and look at shipments and all that because there might have even been shipments that were totally diverted and he's not even sure about, and so
all right, I was just wondering because it's been a couple times now we've kind of run in with these Xanathar dudes, and
yes, you have
things to
mm-hmm.
What if they come back for him? What if they come after us? I just don't like it.
Hey, we got 300 gold.
Oh, that changes everything.
It sure does.
A little bit, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go to the yawning porthole. Drinks on me.
No.
Yeah.
We need this money.
Okay. So y'all make it back. And what are we doing?
Make it back towards our house?
Yeah. But unless something else, y'all can tell me what you do. I'm just saying y'all are done
On
there.
the way back, I'd like to stop by the artisans, where we deposit our money from more guilds.
Oh yeah, we should.
Is that how that?
You can.
Yeah, and I'd like to deposit the 300 gold we just got for more work to be done.
It's good.
If everyone else is okay with that.
Don't we have to pay for a license, or else they kick us out?
We paid for the license.
We're paying. Yeah, we're paying for permits right now.
Yeah, so you've got different guilds that you have to go to. So y'all have to. So there's not one place where you deposit your money. You basically have to go to different places to work out what needs to be done. And so what I need from y'all is the money's been used so far to some of the permits, and then getting the outside work has kind of been taken care of. But now you've got internal stuff that y'all need to be worrying about. Yeah, you've got the outside structure's great, but what are we doing inside? What are your plans for the main room? You've got booze to worry about. You've got food stuff you need to be worried about. How are you marketing? What are you doing to make this business flourish?
Okay, the first thing. No. The first thing we have to do is get rid of the ghost that lives in the basement.
Yeah, before we open up.
Basement.
I'm just saying. I still stand by the idea of giving tours instead of opening a bar.
I mean, I'm just saying that ghost doesn't live in the basement. He just kind of goes wherever he wants.
So, in terms, I agree with Osric. We need to get rid of the spirit that's here. But we do need to have a plan of what we're doing once that spirit's gone, so we can get this place up and running fast. I mean, we don't necessarily have to right now spend the money on the bottom of the first floor main room bar area. We can start getting some of our rooms, furnished, getting the library up and running, and whatever other storage areas were up on the other floors.
Leo, didn't you talk to somebody that you said
take care of the library?
Leo, didn't you say you found somebody that could help with the ghost?
We all talked to her.
Yeah, it's Olcaria, wasn't it? Or
Olcaria Stone Marrow.
Mm-hmm.
She came in and talked to all of us.
Oh yeah, I remember her.
Told us the story of it.
For 300 gold, she will put glyphs of warding.
Yeah, glyphs of warding as far as kind of like alarms and stuff for outside, like in the entrances and all that, to prevent stuff that y'all could activate as far as not warding for ghosts, but for people, thieves, stuff like that. Jingo and the Fool and the raid. Thank y'all, the fools. Thank you for the raid. We appreciate it. Welcome to the Rejects. What's up, Babonski? Good to see you, my friend. We are deep in Dragon Heist.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Thank you, sir, for the resub, as always. Thank you.
Holy man, isn't that your area? To get rid of the ghosts?
Oh, maybe.
Place.
It depends. I can turn some kinds of undead.
If not you personally, can you go to the temple of your deity and maybe get someone down here?
That depends. Would I know if there's a Temple of Torm anywhere?
You sure you could? It's of not of strange religion, or unless you're just a strange man, an elf.
No.
I mean, you know. So, yeah, you can find. Yeah, I'm sure you can go find. You would know there's a temple around somewhere. Sure, it's a big city.
All right, I will. I'll go out and look for it then, guys.
I'll go with him.
You want to?
Yeah.
All right. Sure.
Okay. So who's going with you? I'm sorry, Ostracus. Okay, so y'all are going to go out. What about the other three? What are y'all doing in the manor?
Before you all go, do you mind if I sleep in the wintertime in the very top of the turret in the tower?
You can
Yeah,
sleep at a
that's fine.
fireplace if you want to. I don't care.
So you can sleep on the pool of blood in the basement. I don't. Yeah,
It's a good idea.
whatever
Pool
your
of
preference
blood in the
is.
basement.
Very kind of you.
Don't
Thank
ask.
Hmm? All
Also,
right.
you've been told this story.
There's a pool of blood in the basement.
It's from the hag that sacrificed children.
There.
Yeah.
Yes, down there.
We never cleaned up the pool of blood. What the hell?
Just
We
stay.
tried to get the
It's
little
a
guys to
stain.
clean it up, and they tried really hard, but they couldn't clean it.
We'd have to pull the whole floor up and put a
It's
new
not
one in.
Let's just
suspicious
put
at
a
all.
rug over it.
That's a good idea. I'm for that.
Let's just put a rug of halfling skin over the bloody puddle.
Yeah, he has. I guess you haven't seen. You should have all the floors. I think.
Yeah.
I'm sending it to him. Let me see. Yeah, there's the basement, and there is a big stain.
All right. All right. To answer the question, your
right
question.
right at the base of the
I-
stair.
Yes,
Okay.
in the middle of the room there.
Well, let's just
Sacrifices were made. Apparently.
I could attempt to turn the undead in the area, Ooh, sound.
No, I
Ja-
think this.
yeah.
I think you would want this to be a
There we
team
go.
effort.
Yeah, you haven't heard from the ghost in a couple of days, so
Poor
Yeah.
ghost.
If it's within 30 feet and it can hear me or see me, I can attempt to chase it off for a minute. It would come back, but I could
Well, we
make
don't
it
want
go
it
away
coming
for
back.
a short period of time. I'm just saying that's the best I can do.
I
To
don't
answer
I'm gonna
Leo's
write.
question.
I'm gonna write in dust on a counter and something. You say, "Hey, ghost, how are you doing?"
Anyway, yeah. Oh, let's go, Ostrich.
There's no dust. Our little men dusted.
Oh yeah.
No
sure.
wasting time.
yep. So doing that? Lionel, make me a perception check. Okay. So y'all are chatting and all that, and you will, there will, while they're thinking about that, you get this, it feels like a tap on your shoulder, Lionel, quickly, and you turn, as you're facing it, and you will see a rat skitter across the floor.
Oh, for the love of God! Oh no!
He gets those black shark eyes.
Oh no!
Lionel,
Blood in the water.
Yeah.
Go
Pounce.
get that damn rat, Leo.
Pounce.
Pounce.
Go get that rat.
Leap and pounce.
Directly into the fireplace.
so you had a tap on the shoulder, and then you turn as you turn to look, you will see a rat, and you get the rat. There's no doubt.
Pounce. Yep.
Yeah, and y'all watch as all you see is the tail go down in the mouth. It just disappears like spaghetti.
That gets more and more disgusting every time I see it happen.
Make it
You didn't see it happen. You're outside.
Lunch was served.
Don't worry, I was saying bye to you guys. Listen.
Are you so Genmare, you and Ostric have left, right?
Okay, we're gone now. Yeah.
Okay. So y'all are headed to the temple. Abdul and Lionel, I'm assuming you were that, but then you were planning to you were headed up to the upper floor to the turn up there, correct?
Yeah, just to check it
Okay.
out.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
All right.
windows.
Yep. So the turret, let me bring that up for you. So make sure we have that one, the top floor.
Is there a way to save the maps to like this little bar at the bottom or something like
So
that?
you can grab the shield that shows the name of it and drag it onto the hotbar. Yep, and that will then, if you click on it, it brings it back up for you. Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
If you want to save that way, you can. So you can do that with your rolls, y'all guys. If you were trying to automate some of your rolls and all that, you can drag those to the hotbars and they will automatically do it.
All right, that's cool.
But the third floor has, so it is basically you're making a spot here.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh, right outside my room. Pog.
You've got yourself a little area that overlooks the street pretty much. All right. And it's, y'all are facing the onslaught of winter. It's definitely rolled in. It is cold, and you're noticing you've worked, but it's definitely cold in here. Unless y'all gonna do something about it.
Yeah, I wanted to actually go and look for who would do like the interior work for like bedrooms, getting beds and like the walls of the inside repaired. That type of stuff.
So there's woodwork and all that. You've got your wood guy that's continuing. He can negotiate with him for some of the work. Internally too, cleaning that up. You need to go chat with him, bring him in. You can do whatever you want there.
I'd like to do that.
Okay. So you go get him. Abdul, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna stay guard at the bar in case if anybody comes over or down on the first floor.
Okay. And Lionel's all the way up to the top. And your hired help is running. They've been cleaning. You're certain that might have been cleaning much while y'all were gone. So,
no clean, no gold.
Where'd you get more gold?
It's as simple as that, lads.
Yeah, they're gonna be needing some money at the end of the week here. But y'all are bleeding money out more than you are. There's nothing coming in yet. So, there actually is. Would you believe? Where is it? I will bring it up. Running a business. Y'all have some rolls to make here in a second. But you're actually bleeding. There's no business yet. You haven't opened up yet, so y'all are bleeding the cash.
Do we have a budget?
Y'all have to come up with it. So this is part of the deal. Was coming up with all this.
QuickBooks?
Apparently they just nominated you.
That's fine. I was going to be the barkeep anyway. Okay, obviously the largest part of the budget goes to the library / my room. That's understandable.
What
That
the
leaves
hell?
us about 30 gold to take care of the rest of the place.
That does
It
not
is not
sound fair.
obvious nor understandable. Shut your trap.
I say Leo gets,
so
you know.
cat litter and cat treats.
No, this one hunts for his own food.
Leo likes to hunt for rats.
You can make a little garden for catnip.
I don't want him high while he's out on duty.
So
He would like a garden, but not to be high.
Is
y'all
anybody
just-
living in the turret?
that's Lionel.
Son of a bitch, Lionel.
It's getting cold out there.
The slow rat gets eaten.
It's fine. I don't need a bed anyway.
All right,
I
so
thought you were sleeping on the second floor.
yeah,
I don't
Gray
think
Axe,
I ever picked the room out.
you're gonna come back. Yeah, you'll come back with what's his name? Tally, and he. So he's first when you came into the shop and all that, he was concerned that you weren't happy because this, a good bit of the work's been done on the outside. But then you're going to bring him back to the place, and what are you wanting him to look at? What is the discussion going to be as he is into the main room here?
Okay, so say first things first, we need to get the interior walls that are wooden back into shape because it's old. I'm sure there's holes and cracks.
Oh yeah, he's walking around and
Yeah.
he's showing you some cracks and all that, and then he'll point out you've got he's looking down at the back behind the bar there, and he goes, you've got a rat problem, it looks like, and he's pointing to a hole and he goes, look at this, so this was even fresh, this hole here, this was just made recently.
Lead out, get down here. Just
We need the floors and the walls inside are our first priority.
It's cold in here. Does anybody ever thought about lighting a fire maybe? Have the
Would
chimneys
you
been
like to
looked
tell
at?
us where?
Well, you got fireplaces.
Yeah,
Is it
we don't
even
know.
safe?
Yeah.
Well, you got to
What
get
if
them
we-
looked at.
Yeah. What if we make a fire and it burns the building down?
Yeah, we wait on the fire until we get the person to come look at those.
Yeah, how can
What if the
anyone live
chimneys
in
aren't
this?
cleared?
I don't know. You
What if
suggest
they
you
have
get-
rats in them?
Strange. It seems this chimney is made of. It's just painted to look like stone.
Yeah, so he's
But anyways,
going to.
I'd tell him floors and walls top
So he-
priority.
Yeah, he's going. So y'all will walk the floors, and he will take. Are you going to take him upstairs too?
Yep, I'll take him
Okay.
first,
I'll
second,
follow-
and third floor
Yeah.
as
I'll
well as the
follow
attic.
them.
Yep.
No.
Yep. Y'all go up to the second floor, and he's walking, and he's looking. Yeah, definitely got a. Yeah, he's like, wow, this is something else. I haven't seen this kind of problem before. And he's looking at, and he's pointing out, you've got multiple rat holes, and they are, in the walls, and he keeps like going, these are fairly fresh too. Have y'all seen a lot of rats?
Just
No.
one.
The
Man,
problem with us seeing rats is we have a party member who likes to eat them, so we don't.
Oh, he just kind of shudders when you say that, and he
Lionel's got a rat belly, a
Yeah.
beer belly. It's just full of rats.
he goes, that's y'all better get that cleaned up quickly because there's no way, one, even when we eat here, but the city inspectors, food inspectors, will shut you down on that. I'd be concerned about that. I know.
Are
First
there
and
like
foremost.
exterminators in D&D?
Sure. Oh, this is like a thriving metropolis, so you can.
Why do we need an
Okay.
exterminator when we have Lionel?
Can only eat so many rats, Abdel.
That's why he
Perhaps we
saves
can
them.
buy a freezer. He could stick them in the freezer for later.
And actually, and so he is looking around and he points. This is just they're even, what is it? He reaches in the hole and he grabs some food. He pulls out, it looks like some moldy bread is in
Ooh.
the wall, and he's like, "Well, they're even storing stuff here. That is something else. They've really moved in." And he's like, "This is bread is it's a couple weeks old, but it's
Hey, this is a weird question, right? But have you ever heard of like a rat man?
What do you mean, rat man?"
It got really
Kinda like-
serious.
It's kind of like a human, right? But it's just a rat.
Like a cat man.
It was
except
the
a
old,
rat
the old
man.
wives' tales of were-rats, but I've
Were-rats.
never seen one before.
Were rats. That's good. Thank you.
Yeah, but that's human. These are rat holes, but still,
You tell me-
We'll get those taken care of. I just need a bid on how much the floor.
He'll give you the bid in a few hundred. Yeah, and so you know total wise that outside of the license and the structure, you're going to need about 1,300 gold, and y'all have spent few hundred, 400 or 500,
Yeah. Around.
something like that. So you
Because
still got a ways to
Lionel gave
go.
all his money away.
You still got a ways to go. Plus, then there's going to be ongoing cost, and you're going to have to figure out how are you going to pay for those ongoing costs and what services
We
you're
probably
providing.
shouldn't spend the gold yet. We should save up for the full part and then.
Well, you're having
it
to
all
use the
paid.
gold to keep paying for the guild people. So you got the wood, but you still got, yes, you need furniture. You need wares, platewares, glasswares, outside of what's been broken by the ghost, which has been silent now for the last couple of days. Now y'all have noticed the ghost
Ever
is not
since the dwarf
shown.
came to visit.
So, I guess I'd like to do Divine Sense and see if I'm getting a signal from it.
You feel there is something still in. Yes.
Okay, it's just not.
It's not malevolent.
showing itself.
Malevolent. Yeah, whatever. Big word. Yeah, it's not.
Malevolent.
Malevolent. Yeah, thank you. I always say it wrong. Certainly.
Okay.
You detect curiosity, not malevolence.
Okay.
Back on the were-rats, can you tell us more about those?
Who? You talking about the woodworker? He used to say this is the
Yeah.
old wives' tale. I mean, I've never
That's the only
believed
thing you
in
know?
that. Yeah, that they're human forms that can take rats.
Abdel, I shall visit the library down the street later and try and find some books on were-rat.
Yeah, that'd be good, Mr. Book Reader.
Yes, I enjoy reading books. Have I told
Do
you
you?
about the books I've read in the past days?
No, what have you read?
How to Build a Campfire in the Wild.
Well, that's stupid. Any more pie ones?
No. But I have
No.
that good apple pie recipe we can use in our bar.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, let me know if you find anything about the were-rat, because I'd be interested in that.
All right, while y'all doing Ginmare and Osric, what are y'all doing?
Trying to locate a Temple of Torn.
Yep, yeah, you'll find one.
Yep, I'll just go in. Just no
Hey, that was
hesitation,
easy.
Just,
Come on.
just go right in.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. Hello?
Hello, it's empty. Hey, you want to just take over this church?
Why not?
You can start taking tithe, and that'll help us pay for the tavern. I don't know if that's ethical.
Alms for the poor.
Alms for the beer. Something like that.
No, what do we find?
A temple. You have some monks. You have some you have basically a functioning.
Right. Well, Shelter of the Faithful means that I can pretty much ask these reason and obliged to help me. Right.
What are you asking them? Mm-hmm.
I need a somewhat more experienced cleric to travel with me to our domicile and interpret the intentions of a wandering spirit, possibly exorcise it. Is there anyone here capable of doing these things?
Certainly. Good father. One of so they have a few priests that can come do an assessment of your establishment.
That would be excellent.
Mm-hmm. They can give you a discounted cost of it.
Can we do it today?
Perhaps an estimate.
Well, we have to see what's we'd have to see what's there first. Make sure it's not too hazardous to the cause into the vicinity, because that would require different types of work, if you know what I mean.
That's fair.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Well, we need to first assess what is happening there, if you truly believe, or is it just most of the time it's just a figment of someone's imagination,
Okay. Well, And Osric kind of looks at Genmar because he doesn't know how to explain that there's a paladin in the group, but he knows that the paladin can sense the undead, but he doesn't know exactly how.
Oh, yes. I am not the only spiritually minded traveler in our group. A paladin of our company has verified my suspicion, in a way. So it's on good authority that we feel that we need to have this looked at.
Is this paladin a believer of our faith?
In due time, I'm sure.
Well,
it's up to us to show
you
him the
know,
power
unless
of
they're a
Torm.
true believer, how can you ever trust their judgment?
Oh God.
A fair, if not harsh, judgment, I suppose.
One must be a true believer. You understand that, good brother. Why would you say
Of
anything
course.
different? Have you lost your way, brother? Do you need to spend some time here in the temple with
Tolerance.
self-flagellation?
Say,
I am not a
let me ask-
flagrant. Tolerance of others is a virtue.
Should you need some time alone, I believe, brother. We should plan for you to stay here for a while.
That won't be necessary. Let's just.
Oh, but I may have to insist with the good father. We need to.
Please don't.
Wait, are you talking about kidnapping
Yes,
my friend?
one moment. You seem to have
Talking
lost
about
your.
kidnapping my friend. It's not gonna work, boyo.
You seem to have lost your way, good brother.
Genmar, we should go find another church. These guys don't want the money and they don't want the
Please,
wealth.
I
and
carry
fame
my
comes along
incense
with
sticks
pure
No,
spirit.
who is this little man? You are an unbeliever. Please escort
Look at
him
my
out, and
necklace. Look
he
at my
reaches.
shield.
He does.
I
He
carry
says,
the holy symbol.
I feel something has stirred deep inside you. You have lost your way, good Genmar. So we feel that to keep the faith, you need to stay here for a few days. We will
Osric
have
starts
some.
tugging on Genmar's arm, like,
Yeah,
no,
Osric,
come on,
you're
time
well.
to go, time
yeah.
to go, come on.
If they want me to stay here for a couple of days, I'll gladly stay. But I'm not whipping myself with a leather belt. I'm not a flake. All right.
Is that what Torm does? Is that what y'all do?
No, I've never heard of these things. They don't do these kinds of things in Neverwinter.
Oh,
All right.
we have other things to be able to heal you. Trust us. You know the brotherly way.
Osric starts slipping away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and tell the guys to get ready for the exorcism and all that.
Go get
Take
help.
care of your back and your nuts now. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. He just starts slipping away.
Go get help.
And if it's possible, Osric wants to take a holy text of Torm. If there's one available
Oh
that's
my God.
that's safe and free to take, or is there do they have pamphlets? Do you have pamphlets?
Yeah, they
Is it
have
like
little.
the-
There's little handout Gideon, Torm Gideon Bibles.
Like,
Yeah.
like the little comic
Small
books
one.
that like tell you to come to Torm.
Yeah,
Torm New Testament.
yeah.
It's time to
uh-huh.
come to Torm's with your new god.
Yes, they have introduction
I have a prayer
manuals.
book if you want to borrow it.
It's just one more book for their library.
No, what you'll find in there, Ostrich, they're little books, and you'll have quickly, if you grabbed one, and you'll actually flip through some pages, and you will see that you may be concerned that your companion is incorrect about flagellations and all that, because there are pictures in this book of this temple, and
This is not the comic book I was hoping to see today.
yeah, you're seeing some, oh boy,
Osric just kind of holds up the pages and flashes it at Genmar, and there's like a picture of a dude slapping himself with a leather belt.
Yep.
Huh.
And he's like pointing his thumb behind his shoulder, like, we have to go. We have to go now. We have to go. We have to go. It's getting late. It's getting late. The church is closing. Come on. Time to go.
Yes. So send somebody out. Catch you on the flip. I'll just run out.
Oh, this is so gonna get me in trouble. Oh, but it was funny, funny stuff. Yes, So they are trying to keep you there as y'all back up out of the temple, and brother, boy, we see that. Yes, oh, please, stay.
No, listen. It's okay. I'll do the whipping. I'll help. I'll help with the whipping, and
Excuse me.
We're gonna take care of all that.
Are you
But
sure
we have
about
to do
that?
it in private chambers. We have to do it in private chambers. We have to bless our place before you guys come.
If I put some coins in the alm box, let us go.
Yeah, you can, you may think that might help. Certainly.
Right. I'll throw
a
two.
couple coppers.
He seems to be. Yeah, Genmare seems to be sweating a little bit here for some reason.
I'll take a couple of.
why.
I'll take a couple of coppers from my from my coin satchel. I don't throw them
Yes,
in the alms
they
box.
seem
Sad.
they
Couple
seem
coppers.
sad that they weren't able to persuade you to stay to strengthen your faith.
I'm sorry. Maybe some other time. Just send somebody out.
We're gonna find
Goodbye.
like Genmir hung upside down and like his mouth is like duct taped,
I'm not gonna want
duct
that.
taped shut.
I'm thinking it's more like the gimp.
Listen,
want
that.
listen, Gainmar. As we're walking away, Osric's like, "Listen, Gainmar. Maybe you should just like convert over to Grayax's god, whoever he worships. I don't think Grayax ever does any
I don't think Grayax worships a god that would.
You would be false.
It's
Well,
not
I-
really. It's not. He worships a dragon god or something.
Oh.
But that
yeah.
sounds pretty badass.
I
think
mean,
dragons whip themselves.
yeah. I don't know what. I don't know what the fuck that was. Torm is he's like he's just an all around cool guy. I don't know what the hell that was. It's just.
Genmare's
Get outta here.
confused now. He's got some questions to happen.
Can I make a
consider.
religion check?
Seeds
to
of
see what I
doubt.
know about Torm as a deity.
Sure.
Well,
yeah.
You don't have to make a religion check. I can tell.
Yeah. And you've got a
A little
book.
bit.
And the book, the book didn't quite line up with what Genmare's telling you.
So the book doesn't line up with what Genmar's telling me. Okay.
That's
so
right,
Genmar
yeah.
might have some bad information. Well, okay, I just gotta.
I don't know about that.
Didn't expect it to go this way, now did you guys?
I didn't want it to go this way.
I'm kind of glad it did.
Maybe there's like a community church, rather than like the mainstream.
It's
Again,
it's
I don't
getting
know.
later on the day. You're figuring y'all need to get back, and you'll need to you need to reconnoiter another area of town. Maybe this wasn't quite the right area.
We must have taken a left turn and gotten a stick stuck. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. That was a perversion of the faith. Let's go check somewhere else tomorrow.
I believe you. As
Oh,
reading the
Farin,
book,
thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Rejects and our perversion of, unfortunately, Genmar's religion tonight.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's
so-
what you would call it.
It was too easy.
something's perverted, and I don't know if it's Gainmar.
Yeah. So y'all make it back, and so that's been going on, and Grayax and Abdul had a tally in there, and he's giving y'all a quote to get to work and started on at least getting the inside wooden. And most of it's made of wood, except for basically the part of the main floor and the basement area, which is definitely rock and all that and stonework.
And
The
then
rest
the
of it.
hearth.
Zombie, thank you. Welcome to the Rejects. Well, thank you for dropping by and hanging out. But yeah, so there's lots of woodwork, and yeah, he's pointing out multiple holes that you're seeing. That are why he's definitely understanding why it's really drafty in here and cold, because y'all have got you're open to the outside elements. This draft coming in here is definitely through.
Even
though
with all the outside work?
Well, he goes out and look, and he's seeing that there's some holes out there that are fairly new. And he's upset about this now. And he's like going, this now is really... Oh, thanks. I didn't know. Gotcha. Yeah, there's some rat holes. That y'all wouldn't know, Osric, y'all wouldn't know about it yet, but the tally's basically,
Oh my god!
is pointing out some of these.
Fired.
There's holes are fresh.
Leonel.
And
You have
actually,
one job.
What
Wait.
is my one job?
Are they
To
like,
hunt these damn rats.
are they normal sized rat holes or are they slightly larger?
no,
Hey,
they're
dude,
they're
hey, guys,
they're rat holes.
Oh, okay.
Is it like human size? No.
No, it's got a doggy
Yeah,
door.
yeah.
All of them have doggy doors on them. Okay,
Can we
they
not piss
crawl
off
through.
the 7-foot tall cat, please?
Yeah. Well, he's upstairs asleep. Unless you're doing something else, Lionel. Sorry, I don't want to speak for you.
Oh, I know. I went upstairs and I opened all the windows. Not, just cracked them.
Okay.
So when I do go to sleep, I can hear outside.
And you get
but I come
the
back
fresh
down.
air. But if you consider it fresh, that's not really. But it's city air. Okay. All right. So you're gonna have some. So yeah. So he gives y'all. Unfortunately, he's gonna have to do. You're gonna be spending a little bit more money because now he's got holes on the outside that he's got to patch.
We need to get an exterminator ASAP.
So Osric pulls out a little journal that he's got where he's been writing down some numbers.
That's fine. Yep.
And if you want to do this offline rather than on air, then we can do it that way.
So yeah, so you're new to it. I told them last time and all that in chat, y'all need to kind of start putting together your game plan for what you're doing here, so that we can cover some of the things and then continue moving on with storylines. But y'all are definitely knowing that you're in downtime as you're getting clues and trying to what's the next step. This was part of the plan, is that you have this establishment as your headquarters, and what are you guys doing with it?
All right. So Osric would be happy to act as the accountant / bookkeeper / QuickBooks guy.
QuickBooks.
Can you guys tell me what we're spending right now? What are our weekly or monthly expenses? When is the upkeep done?
Okay. I'll let you. We're reviewing that again. So basically, so far, knowing that the permits and knowing that they're going to have to meet with multiple guilds to get work done, that you're going to need about 1,300 gold. You've spent about half, a little bit under half that amount so far to get work done on the outside structure and the work to be done inside, at least for the walls, and getting the inside structure taken care of, along with the roof and the base foundation. You got some woodwork, you had some stonework done, and the outside, that was all cleaned up. You've still got windows. Y'all can ask me what you think, but it's, it was a POS,
Yeah, that's no
establishment.
problem. All I'm trying to do is numbers on paper. So
Yeah.
You said $1,300 worth of permits and
Gold.
Starting work to refurbish the residence itself.
To get it up into an operational, ready to open state. Yes.
And we have already spent roughly 650 gold on that endeavor.
With the new payment to tally for the woodwork inside, yes.
Now, did the 300 gold that we collected from the jewelers go towards that?
That's going. You spent some of it, so not all of it.
Is the money going directly to the hands of the guild members themselves, or is there one person that we interface with?
You have to interface with there are hundreds of guilds in town, and y'all have to work with them. You don't have to, but you've been told by the guild. If y'all remember, you were told by wasn't it Broxley, one of the Broxley. Yeah, basically that that he's the fellow. They were with the Innkeepers Guild, and that you needed to make sure, if you didn't want to be harassed or have issues happen to the guild, is that you work with each and every one, and also make payments to them also to keep everything in order.
Hold on, we have to pay them a monthly fee so we don't get messed with. That sounds like a racket.
It's called being a membership.
That sounds like some bullshit.
It's called being a member of the guild.
My great axe.
Are we guild members right now?
No, you got to join the Fellowship of Innkeepers. Y'all haven't paid them yet.
We're just paying.
You haven't paid anything yet to them.
The Fellowship of the Innkeepers.
We're not an innkeep yet.
Not yet.
We'll eventually have to get to that point. Right now, we're just trying to get the place into a working order.
What's the monthly fee to be in the Innkeepers Guild?
You will know that the license, like I said, so the monthly fee, actually it's about, for every 2 weeks, you're going to need 60 gold. What you're estimating is going to be that will give you memberships to pay up the guild memberships and the innkeeper, and then also food and drink that you'll have to worry about, and payments to salary for your workers, things like that.
Is the 60 included for the food and drink, or that's
just
for the? Okay.
Yes, it is.
That's not too bad.
What's that, Osric?
it kind of feels like this is too nitty gritty. Do we need to get down into the cost of every single plate of food and stuff?
No,
like
no,
that?
I'm just well. Some people do. No. Y'all can take it as far as you want. We've had people make menus, and then they work on. And the other group, they worried about marketing and how they were going to handle that and get the word out. It is part of this module. Let me let you know that is how to work this for a while, because things that y'all do progress and have there are issues. Things will turn on and off based on what y'all do, okay, and decisions y'all make. And
let me worry about the money, and you guys can come up with your menus and whatnot.
But I don't need, if you don't want that nitty gritty, that's fine, but there's things you have to take care of. But I'm letting you know that the renovations and licenses are going to be about $1,250, $1,300 gold. Then it needs about 60 gold per, they call it 10 day, I'm calling it 2 weeks. That will cover your wages, upkeep, services, to the various guilds, laundry, fresh foods, all that kind of fun stuff. And y'all have to make some of those introductions, and then decide if that's what you want to do and open for business, and how you're going to handle the business as people start coming in.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Maybe we should apply for a loan and then work on paying off the loan.
We went over this, and we said that's a bad idea.
Well, what's the collateral?
The business itself, I suppose.
Oh yeah,
like the building.
We went over this, so we decided that it wasn't worth it.
Why don't we?
We're not going to keep on having this conversation.
That's how it works in real life.
That's cool, but we already had this conversation.
What are we gonna do? Just do odd jobs until we have enough money?
Yeah.
Let's just keep doing the cool stuff from the boards. We just saved a man's life.
We just paid a quarter of the price we needed in one job.
It seems like we could have all the money we need in a couple of days, as long as we all stay alive.
Well, that's a hard part.
As long as we all stay alive.
We need to get an exterminator before the rats do more damage to the interior and exterior of this place.
Because it'll cost more money in the end.
Did that gentleman tell you what the cost would be for the exterminator?
Let's just lock Liam
No,
in the
he's a woodworker. We need to go find the exterminator.
Is it too late in the day to do that?
We will hold here for the night, so y'all can plan some of this stuff. It's 11 o'clock, so and yes, it's nighttime. Y'all were finishing up the day to set up, and this is the discussion y'all are having upstairs. And you can let that run off camera. Y'all can put some stuff together and kind of give you an outline, and then we can play from there.
First board meeting.
Yeah.
The long rest.
The meeting of the CEOs.
Oh yeah, y'all should have had the long rest already. So my bad. That's easy. Boom. So, okay. So we will put the stops there for the moment. Gets everybody back on the same page. You've still got, like I said, you still have a couple other of your options for adventuring. Plus, now you've also deciphered another one of the notice board post. So look at that, and that'll help put money in. You reach out to guild members, and you've had a few people already kind of really. Damn, my dogs. Come around and kind of, checking things out. As y'all have moved in and the work's being done, y'all have noticed people stop outside and look and point. And so there's definitely, you've been noticed that things are happening here. So that's great information that you have so far. And then ask me also, put this stuff in the chat. Just kind of say here, options, because we can take some of this along so that y'all can still get some action and stuff in the game, and not just I don't want you to get down the minutia if that's not where you want to go, and that's perfectly fine. But there's still things that have to happen with this process to continue on.
Yeah, no problem. I was just trying to get clarification.
Yeah, no, ask away. It was new to you from the last session. What was that? I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Any other questions, gentlemen?
Nope.
No. Not at the
guess
moment.
not.
Okay. All right. Well, then that's it. We were going to wish everybody a good night. Thank you for dropping by. We will be back tomorrow night, like I said, 8 o'clock on the Wizards of the Couch channel for our next episode of Lost Mines of Phandelver. And then back next week for a full streaming Deadlands Monday. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then we'll, like I said, we're still planning and putting together the Halloween Spectacular that will start streaming the end of September all through October on Wednesdays and Sundays. So if anybody's interested, please drop by the Discord server and sign up for there, and we will let people know as we get closer to that what we'll be doing. Other than that, thank you for watching. Take care. We'll see y'all later.
Thank you.